Right, let's see if we all load in. Oh, there's Paul. I'll not reveal you yet. You're still working on shit.
There we go.
Hopefully this works. Paul! Brilliant. You're just a floating head, my guy. You are part of the rug in a minute. Why do I feel like that music's way too loud? Hopefully that's not terrible. Hey, there we go. Alright, I hope this runs. It should do.
It's odd how I'm wearing pants in that dingy too.
Paul has become baby.
I've become rotund. I've become spherical.
Spherical.
Why am I lagging so bad, bruh?
No, not like this.
Oh no.
Let me go away, iTunes.
Me too, HD. Well, at every, just slightly, Paul, looking at his mouth. When he opens his mouth, he's looking at me, and I feel like that picture of Popeye sent me.
Wait, the picture of
What
Popeye?
do you mean? How exactly are you lagging?
It's lagging for me, so when I watch this back, it's delayed. I dropped a few frames, but if it looks fine on stream, that's good.
Yeah, but I meant if you're comparing to the call, of course, there's going to be a delay. But
Also, I can hear myself in the background of someone, whoever's playing this, so that's weird.
I don't think it's me.
I got the headphones on.
Yeah, me too.
same.
How can I hear myself then?
Probably from your own, if you're watching your own stream, I guess.
I haven't got it open on my PC, I never would. It's always on my phone. But I can hear myself. It's got to be one of yous. Oh, Nurse, it's you. You're still broadcasting in Discord, you numpty.
Oh, fun.
We figured it out. We figured out the technical problem.
God damn it.
Sorry, guys, go away.
There we go.
Together we form IT.
I'm not lagging anymore for myself either. Brilliant. Love it.
Nice. We did it.
Double streaming. No wonder it was lagging so much.
We solved world hunger. I mean... Alright, yeah. We aren't really sure where Cleon is at the minute. I guess I'll turn up. Nurse has turned into a black box for some unknown reason.
Redacted.
Yeah.
That means there's minimized it maybe by mistake.
I didn't minimize this thing. I oh.
There you are.
Yes.
You back.
There we go.
There you are.
Right.
Maybe it's just refreshing us.
I'll pop some music on again then, if it's not a problem.
Oh, the little dude makes me so happy.
Brilliant.
I was sitting on this idea for 3 days now, and I just didn't have the time or energy to make it.
Well, now here you are.
Like the group chat.
Eh?
Alright, let me see the group chat.
You're right.
I am French.
You're shaped like Boo.
I thought you were going to say boobs, and I was going to get overly excited.
We gotta draw us passing Paul around like a basketball now.
Yeah, I was just about to say you should like periodically move him around.
Just us playing basketball with him.
It's talking.
I'm not a talking ball.
Talking stick.
No.
Come back.
Can I spike Paul down like a volleyball?
God, imagine.
I mean, I won't do it because I'm a ghost, but no, please don't.
Please have mercy. Please.
Mercy on me.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be the same energy of like, no, don't turn me into a hat.
Yes. Brilliant.
Don't spike me. It's not because I'm begging you not to do it. It's because it's a warning.
Oh, fuck.
A warning.
I tried to think.
Thinking about like how ominous could I be with this?
You're like a poison dart frog. It's a warning. My round shape is a warning to you all.
That's the Paul plushie. Sorry, Paul. I was intended on making a fully fledged like Paul plushie, but this is it.
This is it.
Oh, it's a squishamallow.
Oh.
I have become marketable plushie.
Peter.
I say the thing, I'm not going to say it.
Please.
The true horror. Capitalism.
Please say it, nurse.
You did the key.
Peter.
Sorry, I need a drink of water. The lowest voice exerts with strain on my vocal cords.
Exslurp, sir.
Come away. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Peter, don't turn me into marketable plushies. Peter!
Right. Music's going.
Wait, would you guys rather be transformed to a squishamallow or a Funko Pop?
Squishmallow. Squishmallow over Funko Pop.
Mm.
At least I
don't
can
know what a
cuddle
squishmallow is.
Oh, Saum, you're missing out, fella.
Gotta get Marshmallow for some.
I gotta look it up. Oh, I see it. Yeah,
Is
definitely.
there an owl squishamallow?
Probably.
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 Let me look it up.
I didn't
Ah.
say really cute.
Oh, there are quite a few. There are a few.
I know there's Halloween ones, but they're only like America exclusive, which makes me sad.
The axolotl.
I want to be transformed into a Tsum Tsum.
Me too.
Oh, those two.
Yes.
I forgot they existed.
Tiny Tsum Tsum.
I really thought I might make it a community challenge or like a sub goal for me, where it's like a craft stream, but it's like I make it myself into a custom Funko Pop.
I want to be a Funko.
Chad, I've done it. I turned myself into a marketable toy.
Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys. I was scrolling through Etsy.
Love
I
Etsy.
found soap, but it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
but it's in like Papa Emeritus III. It's the goat. It's the goat.
Go.
Anyway, should I buy? It's $12. Should I buy the goat?
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
I'm gonna get the
It is worth
Wesker
the
Tsum Tsum.
financials.
I
The
thought the goat.
finance.
Oh no, why did I remember that? Oh, I just remembered, this was like freshman year of college, so like what, 4 years ago? But I remember I was talking to my one friend from high school, cause she was also super big into ghosts. I don't know if she is now, but that's beside the point.
It's me.
But what was it? But it was a Papa Emeritus. Is that his name?
Yeah.
But it was Papa, but it was his head on something very 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 gross. I don't know if I want to say it.
No, I think I can pick up on what it is.
Pick up what you're putting down.
It was very it was very funny because I was just genuinely surprised First, because someone made it. Second, because it's
Bought it.
possible. That's no, I did not buy it.
Are you sure about that?
I am very sure. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Hold on, let me look in my collection.
Playing
Got
that
it
hallway
archived.
has had
Let me also look this up in incognito mode.
Weakling.
You don't want your police officer monitoring your activity.
Oh, okay, my bad. It was Marilyn Manson, but there's also exists
Oh, it's even worse.
also exists a ghost version.
Okay, give me, what's the ghost version? I need to
I'll
look it
just
up for these purposes.
I'll just directly send this to
Yeah,
you,
just
nurse.
Just send it, don't worry about it.
Just for scientific purposes, obviously. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like one of the merch things that they sold at like rituals and stuff. That's like real ghost merch.
Oh, I did not know that.
I wish I didn't know that. No, I'm joking.
No,
They
please,
stopped They stopped selling it once they like became a big band.
Just
You guys know my gatekeeping story.
gatekeeping story.
The story of when I got
Oh.
gatekept from music, like a metal band.
Yeah, I know this.
Jess knows the story. It's so funny. So I got Panera Bread. So you have to like, you have to keep in mind that like this took place in a Panera. So I'm like waiting for my order, and then I go over to get my order. I put it at the table, then I go get my drink because I was having lunch with a friend, and I was like, all right, I'll go get drinks. So I go to get my drink, my little agave lemonade, and I'm sitting there like waiting, and the guy working the drink stand sees my Ghost shirt, and he's like, oh, who's on your shirt? And I'm like, Ghost. I love Ghost. And then I didn't say it like that, but I was like, Ghost. Anyway, then he goes, oh, what bands do you listen to and everything? And I'm like, yeah, I'm real big into metal, so I listen to like, I'm really big into Merciful Fate, Ghost, King Diamond and everything. I started listening off just a bunch of like metal bands, and then this guy's like, and then I mentioned like, oh yeah, I just discovered Rammstein, like a few weeks ago. Like, again, I had just found out what the band is, and then he says, "Oh, you know Rammstein? Name 5 songs."
Oh
and
my
I just
god.
kind of looked him dead in the eye, and I was like, "I just discovered them. I can give you at least 3, like 3 songs max." And then after that, he's like, "Here, do you want my number? Maybe we can go chill and we can listen to some real music." And I'm like, what bands he uses to. He's like, there's this really underground band. You wouldn't have heard of them and everything. They're
Oh my
really old
God.
and everything. And this guy recommends me Marilyn Manson.
Oh god.
Pain. How can he even?
I think that's the worst part, is that it ended up being Marilyn Manson.
It was
Yeah.
He's not breaking stereotypes. He is the meme.
He is verbatim, he is the meme. Someone should just show him the meme and go, hey, is this you? Is you?
Hey, if the shoe fits, buddy, if the shoe fits. Hey, awesome, that works. Well, kinda it works. It doesn't really.
I'm
Fuck.
looking at Etsy right now, and I just found a crochet pattern for Junimo.
Baby.
Wait, nurse,
Yeah.
do you have any would you rather's? Any good ones?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, let me think. Well, my favorite hypothetical I've ever asked Tiny is, I don't think Paul was around, but it was during the start of Sunday. My favorite hypothetical I've ever asked Tiny is, Tiny, what would you do if one day you got up in the morning and you went to go feed your dog, and your dog looked at you looked up at you dead in the eye and said, "Hey, it's Fred," just like Fred Figglehorn, and then never said anything again, what would you do?
I'll go right back to sleep. I think I'm hallucinating. Mostly because my headcanon for his voice is Danny DeVito.
You don't want to date me.
Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
It's purely because your dog's name was Fred. That's it.
There's no other Freds in the world.
What would you do if one day you woke up when you were like streaming and everything, and your dog throws up on your bed again, but you go over to look over at like you're like, oh man, hey, hang on guys, I gotta go clean up my dog's vomit. So you go do that, and then you go over to your bed sheets, and you discover that your dog Fred has vomited up a small Fred Figglehorn. What would you do?
I would smash the tiny Fred Fiddle.
Wait, are we talking like, is it an actual just miniature shrunk down Fred, or is it like a doll of him, like
No,
like
it's
a
like
little
an actual like miniature like Fred, like he is sentient.
I would
Ew.
smash him with my fist. Get him out of here.
Alright. Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance in every single song you hear?
Come along.
I'd rather dance.
Sing along.
Because what if you're like in a board meeting?
Oh, that'd be funny, and then I'd like, so like, board meeting, and then like the cha-cha slide comes on. I do the cha-cha slide, and then they're like, oh, you're getting promoted.
What if they fire you? She's doing the cha-cha slide again. Get her out of here.
It's a lot. It's a lot on their part.
Imagine being in a courtroom, and someone decides to play a song, and you just fucking bust it down
Oh my god.
in the
so
middle of the courtroom.
this reminds me of a joke. I think I've told Saum and Jess about this, but like there's one time my sister, it was when I had COVID last year during Halloween, and I was quarantining with my mom's family, and I'm sitting there I'm sitting at the dinner table with my mom, or not my mom, it was my sister, and I look at my sister and I'm like, how funny would it be if I just like break dance right now? Like there's no music, I'm just silent, I'm just break dancing. There's no music, there's no beats, it's just quiet. And then my parents start arguing, like in the back.
Oh,
My parents start arguing in the kitchen, and then my sister looks at me and goes, "How funny would it be if you started breakdancing right now?" Just while everyone arguing.
oh,
And then it spawned this whole thing of like, how funny would it be if you broke dance right now? And it's like your wedding, a funeral,
Just any occasion.
anything. Would you
what
rather
was it?
full of Nutella or full of maple syrup?
Nutella. Next question. Also, I was curious and I decided to turn on the stream for a little bit, and we are all really quiet.
Are we?
Really?
Oh. Are we?
I don't.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
we're
Is
pretty
that-
quiet.
Maybe try that now.
Let's see.
Alright.
I don't know. Make some fucking commotion.
Ah!
I think we're good.
Yes, that one worked.
Would you
Seems alright to me now.
Are we all good?
Oh, wait,
disappeared.
is it Cleon? It is Cleon. Welcome.
Is it the boy? Cleon.
You.
Cleon, hey.
Wait, I have a meme for this. Where's that pointy meme?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pointing at Cleon. You.
Yo, can you just talk for us real quick, Cleon? There we go. Yeah, you
Oh,
turned
there
up
we go.
enough for
Yay.
me. I will sort your little fella out in a sec when this website wants to fucking work.
There it is. There's my plastic man meme. There, I'm pointing at Cleon. I just sent it in the chat. That's brilliant.
I love okay. I genuinely love Plastic Man memes. I hate his character, like everything that he's
Memes are
done in the
funny.
comics. But like ability-wise, I
even
think
is
he's really
that?
cool.
He's from DC.
Think of
Okay.
Mr. Fantastic,
For
but
DC.
from DC and like way more powerful.
Okay.
But he's an idiot and a bit of a pervert.
Oh, he's an absolute pervert.
Would you rather always have a full phone battery or a full gas tank?
Phone battery.
Full gas tank.
I don't
Gas
drive.
tank.
Yeah, I don't drive.
Yes.
Be obsolete.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Got my
I
legs,
I
have
live
to
in the
bitch.
drive for my
Netherlands.
job.
We ride bicycles here.
Okay, then the answer is easy for both both Jess and Saum.
Yep.
Mhm.
Would you rather
Wow.
get trapped in the middle of a food fight or a water balloon fight?
Water balloon.
Water balloon.
Water balloon.
Sorry, what was the other option?
Food fight.
I don't know.
I can easily get water out of my hair. Not sure about lasagna.
For me, that's like extra holy festival.
Would you rather have Danny DeVito or Danny Trejo play you in the movie in a movie?
Danny Trejo.
Then in Trejo.
Easy.
DeVito. We share a body type.
My favorite. Now I have the image of Jess walking in like as Danny DeVito. It's like a wig. He's wearing an orange wig and he walks in and he's like, "Fucking snow yam, suck my dick."
Yeah, exactly.
Would you rather have people spread a terrible lie about you or have people spread terrible but true tales about you?
This actually happened to me.
I don't know.
Wait, what was the question?
Would you rather have people spread a terrible lie about you or have people spread a terrible true tales about you?
Terrible truth. I can be an arsehole.
Truth, for sure.
Truth.
Ah,
Because
I
a
guess the
lot of
truth.
my true stories are just embarrassing.
I feel like I'd want to lie, honestly.
Really?
I feel like a lie would be way more interesting.
Would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe? I'd go for the third nipple.
Third nipple.
Yeah, third
yeah,
nipple.
third nipple. But where is the
Where
placement
would
of
it
said
be?
nipple?
It's on your back.
Exactly. If it's like on my forehead, no.
It's on your back. It's on your back, so it's like if anytime like you go to the swimming pool, people are like, "What's that?"
No.
But same with the toe. It's like they're gonna be like, "You a fish? What's going on?"
Hmm.
Wearing
Ah.
wearing sandals would be like the worst if you had another toe.
Yeah, so uncomfortable.
There
I'll
we
take the
go.
nipple.
Cleon's on the
Said nipple, you could
screen.
probably chop it off. There he is.
There he is. He's sitting on the high shelf.
He's a little goblin.
I like that.
I just need to know if it works. Go on, Cleon, give us a speech. Oh, denied. No. Discord, don't. Oh, don't. Discord. What the fuck? Oh, you piece of shit. For fuck's sake, why do these things happen? Like, I can't. Yeah, great, there's picking you go. Dude, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit in a minute. I've had enough. My chat's not fucking working. My fucking Discord's died. Have I been resurrected?
There we go, yay!
You're back. But Cleon is a mountain inside a gear.
Well,
On
you're
the
Sounded
screen.
really funny.
right. He's back.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go,
there you
yay!
go. Little
There you go.
goblin. Nice. Alrighty.
Oh,
What was that?
me. I fucking hate OBS chat. Piece of fucking shit. Anyway.
Oh,
Oof.
I thought someone was deep
Wait.
throating a microphone.
No, that's
Yeah, I thought it was
Nurse's
nerdy.
shtick.
My VTuber stopped moving. Oh no, it's fine. Never mind.
Tap back. Tap back.
I don't even know if Cleon's works.
we'll find out. Things are moving.
You
Things
can
are
just
moving.
Can you talk for us, Cleon?
I'm talking. I'm still talking.
Why doesn't yours work? It's supposed to have a little bounce.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine with them just chilling there. It's a nice little, like a scenery drop.
Yeah.
Just like up in the corner, just chilling. You know, I'm cool with that.
It's ominous.
Yeah,
Cleon
it's
is
like,
watching over us.
you know, he might fall off if he moves too much, so he's just very still.
He's an assassin waiting for it to strike.
I am very tempted to float up to push
Strike
him over.
me, apparently.
Oh, my cheeks hurt from smiling too much. Ow.
We're a fun gang.
That's weird.
Alright, shall we get started with the movies?
Yes.
Cleon
Alright,
just
who
went
wants
dark.
to go first?
Yeah, I was
Oh.
trying to faff around with shit.
It's alright.
I mean, the floor is open. Whoever wants to get it started, unless
Yes,
we
I
want to
guess.
wait.
Someone else can go first, because I'm actually gonna, like, fucking scream if my chat doesn't keep how I
Alright.
want it to.
Alright, sounds good.
You wanna go first, nurse?
No.
Alright, I'll go first. Um,
Paul's the
my
hero.
favorite movie. I mean, it kind of depends on like what age you ask me. Because if you ask like 7 to 10-year-old me, Back to the Future was my favorite, just hands down. Like, what was it? Even as an adult, as a kid, I focused way too much over the visuals than actual story, which is why I was so enamored by like movies like Treasure Planet and Atlantis. But Back to the Future was one of them. It was like, wow, this is so cool. Time machine. I was so fixated on the time machine. I didn't even care for the plot. But yeah, Back to the Future was my favorite from when I was a kid. As an adult, it's definitely like segmented. Because there's certain movies that I genuinely enjoy over others, but also just like in terms of the genre as well. Like, favorite movie overall? Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I've heard
That
of that.
movie is just like
Ooh, yeah, I've heard.
so good.
It's painful.
Yeah, it has comedy, it has action, it has a pretty good story. Overall enjoyed. Favorite horror movie? Get Out.
Get Out is good.
That shit terrified me for like a solid 3 days. Like, hot damn.
I haven't watched either of these, by the way.
What is it with Everything Everywhere All at Once? It's best to go in blind, because if we talk
Oh, yeah.
about a movie,
Oh, yeah.
then a lot of the impact for some scenes starts to like get weakened. That's just my opinion. I don't know if anyone else shares the exact same opinion as I do. But yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once, 100% recommend to go in blind and try your best to dodge spoilers. I haven't seen a whole lot, personally. I think most people are being generally good about it.
Who's in it?
Who's in? I know. What was it?
Michelle Yeoh I think.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh. I know the actor. What is his name? Ke Hugh Kwan. He was short round in one of the Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah, he was short round in the second one, and
Yeah,
he was
Oh, the little
he was the
kidder.
dad, wasn't he?
Oh
yeah,
no.
he was a little kid, and he came back
Alright,
as
yeah.
an adult. Jamie Lee Curtis is in here. Daniel Kwan, James
No, I
Hong.
didn't know about the other people. I have avoided spoilers, like you said. Other people told me to, but because of that, I haven't even looked at any trailer or any poster except like the main one with Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, and like the movie just has like really good messages all around. It's not just like one singular
Mm-hmm.
message. I
Mhm.
mean, like
It's
there's the
very
main
like
one.
it's like an not nepotism, nihilism movie, isn't it?
Yes, it's very anti-nihilistic, in nature. Just
Ah,
like it directly combats that. Again, I'm not gonna go into complete detail, but yeah, it just like combats the idea of, oh, nothing matters. There's no point to anything. In a very like fun and creative way, I think.
When did it
Um,
come out? What year?
it came out
was
Weird.
it
2020
last
actually.
year?
Oh shit,
Oh,
really?
oh, has it been that long?
Yeah,
Yes.
Wow.
it came out. What? Hold on. It came out March 25th of this year.
Wow.
It was a really good movie.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
And then I found out that the visual effects group is just 5 dudes who had no experience whatsoever and just used YouTube tutorials.
I
Oh my
love
God.
that.
Wow.
Makes it
Wow.
better.
That's awesome.
Impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. It was nuts when I learned about it. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Excuse
Just 5
me?
guys, the restaurant did it?
What a great brand.
But yeah, like overall, like favorite movie. Then Get Out, just good horror movie. No, not like it's not a slasher film, so there's no like identifiable like character
Mhm.
that you'd see going around, but like in terms of like setting up the horror, setting up the reveal of like, oh, this is what's actually going on. It's
Mm.
very terrifying. Um, and also like learning about the what was it, the other ending? Because there were 2 recorded endings.
Two
Really?
endings?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there were 2 endings, but Jordan Peele, the director, he had ending number ending number 1, which he was dead set on, but he used but what with test audiences, like they didn't like the ending, even though it was like very realistic,
Yeah.
like what
Ah.
probably would have happened. And so what was it? He just scrapped that ending and just made it more, like, more fantastical with like like, no, well, I say fantastical, but more so just like he had to swap the ending for
You made
one
it a
that-
good ending.
He made it a good ending. Yeah, thank you. He made it a good ending instead of ending it on the way that he initially wrote it, which was like a lot darker, honestly. But also just like thinking about it, is like that's honestly probably what would have happened. I'm trying my best not to go into details,
Yeah.
so that way when you go watch it, Jess, you can go in like fully enjoying the movie.
The main guy from that, he's a English actor.
Yeah.
And I watched him in a series called Psychoville, which I highly recommend.
Ah.
It's not as big as some series over here, but I do recommend it. I think it's hilarious, it's dark, it's weird, and the 2 creators of that, I fucking love all of the stuff they do, so I would definitely recommend watching that if you have a chance to, if you like
Yeah.
The only
Daniel in that.
the only other movie that I've seen Daniel Kaluuya in that I know of was what was his name? John. It was a Johnny English movie.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've only seen that actor in Get Out, and then in that movie, I don't know. He's also in Nope, as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I was gonna say, Tiny. Like, isn't he OJ in Nope?
Yep, my boy.
Yeah, he's in a lot of
Nope is
Jordan
also
Peele
in
stuff
movies,
now.
isn't
I
it?
failed myself.
Panther, apparently.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Yeah, I just looked him up.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's in Black Panther.
Also, can we praise just how amazingly he can just cry by the drop of a hat?
Oh yeah.
He's me.
He can turn on the tears just like that. It's crazy. I love
He
it.
is just like me for real.
Also,
He's just
going
like
back
me.
to what Paul said about everywhere, the generational trauma theme in that movie. Oh dear lord.
Yes. Oh, my
wow.
god, I lost it, dude.
Oh,
Uh, I watched that movie with my mom, and she's just like, I didn't like it.
I watched the movie with my mom, and she's like, I don't get it. And I'm like, this movie's about you.
You are the root cause.
You caused this, and you're pointing to yourself.
It's like I watched Encanto with my mom, and it was like every now and so often I would like glance at her, and she's like, "Yeah, that was a cute movie. We don't talk about Bruno. That's the cause." And it's like you missed the entire. It's like this play is about us.
Are you thick, woman?
Like an airplane while you're on the ground floor. It went right over your head.
great movies.
Yeah.
Love-
Oh, sorry, nurse.
Oh no, you go ahead. I like lost my train of thought anyway.
But yeah, those are my current two favorite movies right now. I haven't really sat down to really watch any movies, especially ones that are in theater, because the ones that are in theater, like in the theaters near me, are ones that I kinda don't want to watch, like Black Adam. I've
Mhm.
seen
Right.
so many
I
trailers
know.
for it. I'm like, I've seen The
Chelsea.
Rock in way too many movies to the point where I can't even just enjoy a movie without thinking, oh, it's The Rock.
Really?
Yeah,
What
literally.
movie? What movies is he in? Like, I feel like I've never watched him in any movie at all.
Oh, he's in both Jumanji movies. He was
Yeah.
the Tooth Fairy. He was was that Vin Diesel?
Wait,
in the
what?
Fast
No,
and
he
Furious?
was the
Rock
Tooth
is in
Fairy.
the Jumanji movies?
He was also the
Yeah.
Scorpion King.
Yeah, he was
Oh, the Scorpion King. That I remember. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's also Maui.
He's in the
Yeah.
Fast and Furious movies.
There's
Yeah.
only
He's in
one
Baywatch.
movie- There's only
He's-
one movie I want to see that's in theaters right now, and that's Terrifier 2.
I've heard great things about that.
I have two. I've heard that's like 99% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, this movie,
Which one?
Terrifier 2.
Oh.
Yeah, everything
Someone
else is like I don't
53.
care about seeing. I don't care about seeing Black Adam. I don't care about One Piece. I don't care about Smile. I don't care about Lyle Lyle Crocodile with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. I forget I don't have my things on this.
Oh my god, I completely forgot that he was in a movie called Planet 51.
Thanks so much, man, for the raid. I hope the rest of your stream went well for you.
Oh my god, he was also in the Dune movie.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
that's right,
We
he
don't
was.
talk about that movie.
Everyone forgot about that movie.
Gotta
It was
forget about
absolute
movie.
garbage from what I've heard.
It
Which
was
movie?
Booty.
The Doom movie. Like Doom,
There's-
as in the video game.
There's
Oh,
two.
wow. There was a movie for that? Wow.
Yeah, 2005.
Sure, great.
Oh.
I feel like that's just a bad idea.
Hey, awesome.
Movies from games somehow just don't work.
I mean, the
There's a way to
latest.
do it.
I think the latest, like, swarm of video game films are actually really fucking well done. Like, massively.
Oh yeah.
Sonic,
I mean, there were-
Sonic,
Both
yeah,
Sonics.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu, the Mortal Kombat film, I thought that was fucking great. I really enjoyed
I
that.
still haven't seen that one.
I recommend it.
Oh yeah, I like that. But about the other two, I feel like but having the animals, that's a bit unfair.
Is that the twerk emote, Jess?
It is
Oh
the
my
twerk
God.
emote.
We haven't seen it
Oh,
yet.
awesome.
Yes. I love
It wouldn't
Debuting-
let me upload it unless I put the word twerk twice. So it's the twerk emote.
It's twerk.
Ah,
One for each cheek.
Yes.
Sorry. I had to say it.
Thank you. Oh, this is how that made me feel, Paul.
it didn't work for me.
I've got to run, but I'll leave you up. Yeah, no problem, Mike. I really do appreciate it. Thanks ever so much for the raid. Welcome in, late raiders. We don't usually chat like this, but you know, we are doing a little podcast movie chat today. My name is Jess.
Yeah.
I'm a variety streamer, and I'm joined with Tiny, Paul, Nurse, Saum, and Cleon.
Hello.
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 Welcome, raiders.
I am a tiny little ghost boy.
I am Papa.
Don't leave, we need you. Now you listen here, bot.
I'm the one huddled in a purple blanket.
Make yourself comfortable, bot. But yeah, thanks ever so much, Cleon, for doing this amount. I really do appreciate it.
Thick.
Put my blood, sweat.
Hello, bot lobster.
You got a lobster amount? Brilliant. I love it. That's sick. That's so funny.
Oh,
It
yeah,
looks like you
that's nice.
have a mind of its own, but that's what kills me.
What was it? Oh yeah. I was talking about movies that are in theaters. Yeah,
Yes.
there's just none that has caught my attention right now. I mean, there's Black Panther 2, which I'm actually looking forward to.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Oh, yeah, me too.
genuinely curious
Yeah.
to see how they
Yeah, me too.
like how they handle Black Panther, not just as a character, but also as like more of like a legacy title.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, my guess they're just passing it on to, I'm forgetting the character's name, but
Shuri.
they're passing it on to T'Challa's sister. Yeah,
Shorty.
yeah, Shuri. They're passing like she's gonna take up the Black Panther mantle, which is what's happened in
Yeah.
the comics a couple times.
Yeah,
but
that's happened in the comics.
yeah, that's all I know, and also the introduction of Namor. As well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for him.
Like, I want to see more of Namor because all I've seen of Namor has been like very little, because he's just kind of like memes, and also just like he's just kind of, at least from what
There.
I've seen, like there. Like, yeah, he's a mutant, but he's just kind of there.
You're not wrong on that one. I mean, he has more lore in the comics. Like, he's cucking Mr. Fantastic in the comics, which is really funny.
I'm sorry, huh?
Yeah, he's in love with the Invisible Woman, and like there's like a story with them. So everyone's like, we want to see him cuck and Mr. Fantastic. I'm like so excited for him.
Oh my god.
Yes, please cook Jim from The Office.
I need it.
Have y'all seen his original design? He looks horrible.
Namor?
Yeah,
I have not.
I'm gonna look it up.
I have not either.
you're in for a treat. They yassified him, thank God, but his original design is booty.
Oh god, yeah.
Okay, what is it? Yeah, what is it? I think this is like
I mean, I don't know if I spelled this right.
he looks a little
Yeah, what are they
goofy.
doing?
Yeah,
So, like,
he.
Flat top.
Oh God! They literally just gave him a flat top. That's the worst thing you could do to a character. Give him a. Well, I mean, unless you're Guile from Street
Chris
Fighter,
Redfield.
or Chris Redfield, or Polnareff from JoJo.
Yeah.
You can have a flat top as a little treat.
I
I like
more
how
characters
everyone's
have
just
a flat top.
googling.
Paul, are you all wrapped up for your movies?
I think I am. I don't
Alright.
like those are like my favorite movies. I could talk about movies that I didn't like.
What if we spun a wheel?
A wheel.
Oh.
I'm gonna spin a wheel of who gets to go next.
Do it.
That sounds cool.
Sure.
Also, who's the actor for this Namor?
For Namor?
Because
Write his name.
I actually don't know.
he's fine as fuck.
I told you. Ah!
I feel in some kind of
Let's
way.
see. His
Yeah,
name is Tenoch Huerta.
Oof.
I know.
He's from La Raza. Bless him. I love him.
What a fine man.
What other movies has he been in?
He's 41?
Oh my god.
Jeez
Yeah.
Louise, he does not look... I thought he'd be like 32. Oh,
He looks good.
fella. Like, 41's not old. I'll just say that. But I didn't expect him to be that old.
Alright, I'm spinning the wheel.
In the
Spin
wheel,
that
mouse.
wheel!
But going back to what
Is-
Paul said, I
Hey.
kind of want to see Pearl. That's the only movie I don't need.
I do want to see Pearl. I want to see Pearl.
I want to see Pearl. They
It's
captured the
so-
brunette. They captured the brunette experience perfectly in that
Yeah.
movie.
I want to be a star.
Wanna be a star? I mean, I can tell you guys
Alright,
my
so I
favorite
spun the wheel.
movie.
The next one is.
I don't even know this movie.
It's part of a trilogy, so it's X, Pearl, and then Maxine. So X is already out, and along with Pearl and Maxine is the next one.
Ah, okay.
See?
I guess I'll do what Paul did. So did you say I'm next, Nurse, or did I hallucinate?
Yeah, you're next.
Okay, I'll just do what Paul did. And I'll tell you guys my favorite movie, but you guys already know my favorite movie, which is The Thing, 1982 version.
Oh.
Yes.
Directed
Also,
by-
one I haven't watched.
You have to watch it.
Saum.
It's amazing.
Please, get
We
on it.
must.
The thing is so good.
Yeah, directed by our boy himself, John Carpenter. And it's about an alien that takes over human bodies.
Oh, it's so
and tries to
good.
take over the camp. It's an amazing, incredible movie that unfortunately kind of put an eternal scar on John Carpenter's career. Like, it was a box office bomb, unfortunately, but
Mhm.
it kind of gained a cult following after a couple years.
Mm.
But it technically was a box office bomb, and it kind of ruined John Carpenter's career. But he's bounced back. Have you seen The Thing sequel, prequel? Yes, I have. I hate it.
Oh, we
Wait,
don't
there's
talk
a
about that,
sequel
Lobster.
slash Prequel?
Yeah,
What?
they made a sequel/prequel in 2011.
I thought that was a reboot.
No.
Oh.
It follows the Norwegian team that is killed in the beginning of the 1982 one. So it's not good. Like, you don't like any of the characters. The effects, unfortunately, they didn't use like practical. They used CGI, which did not age good.
Sinful.
What is Jazzy Fried talking about? The dog scene?
Oh, Saum, that would
yeah.
break your
Oh.
heart, actually.
Oh no.
Oh no, it will.
But-
Definitely will.
So
I
that's definitely it.
I want
That's it.
that version of the thing as a tattoo.
The doggy.
Yes. I just think it'd look so cool.
It would look really cool.
I want
From what you
McCready
showed me of,
on
like,
hat
the
as a
concept
tattoo.
tattoo, it would look really cool.
Where is John Wick when you need him?
That motherfucker would find a way to kill it permanently.
Absolutely.
Also, John Wick movies, never watched them. I just know it from the memes.
Same.
Fun. But
Why has no
trigger
one
warning.
here watched a John Wick movie?
I have. They're really
Oh, okay.
good.
Watch
Okay.
one.
Oh, okay.
She's really good. Sorry.
We should do movie nights with all these movies.
I
I'm
would
down
love
to watch
set that up.
John Wick. Yeah, those movies are fun. But yeah, definite trigger warning for John Wick and The Thing because a lot of doggies get hurt.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
No.
Ooh, somebody be knocking. Was that? Who was that?
For a second there, I thought that was me.
I thought that it was me too. That sounds like hello.
I would have been very
cannot be
concerned
me.
because my door is very far away from where I'm actually sitting. Like,
I would be very
far.
concerned because I live alone.
Saum, we found you.
Sorry, that's so funny. Sorry, Saum. It's just my mum saying good night.
Oh no! I just got a text saying that dinner's ready, so I will disappear for a quick second.
Just bring it to stream. Make it a mukbang.
Uh-huh.
I'm joking, Paul.
Oh yeah,
You can.
I do not want to get my entire table all greasy, so I will disappear for a minute, but I promise I
Okay.
will be back.
Enjoy, enjoy.
Goodbye.
Bye. Have fun.
Oh,
Ooh.
I mean, Thing is my favorite movie,
Well,
but
it's been
I
1 second. I guess Paul is not coming back. Sorry.
God, stop.
He did say
No
one in a
problem,
quick
Lobster.
second.
Hope you and little bots have some good tasty food. Oh, let me give you a shout out actually. Do you have another film for us, Tiny?
I did have one. It's like one
Thank
of
you,
my
Babs.
favorites. It's actually a musical, a horror movie musical.
Is it what I think it is?
Maybe?
Is it
'Cause
the
there's
only one
two
that I know?
Horror movie musical.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Cleon,
that's
for
a
the
genre.
I think I can guess it as well, but go on.
Okay, I kind of want to hear y'all guesses.
Is it
Hard right?
Rocky Horror?
Huh?
Oh
Is it
shit,
Rocky
yeah.
Horror?
That's a
No,
thing.
it's not Rocky Horror.
Is it Sweeney Todd?
No, it's not Sweeney Todd.
Is it the one with the plant?
No, it's not Little Shop of Horrors. No.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. We're all out of it.
Anyone else want to try?
Is it, I don't know, Evil Dead the musical?
No, it's. There's actually two movies that I have, but you were kind of close, Nurse, with Rocky Horror. It's actually called Shock Treatment, the unofficial sequel to Rocky Horror.
Oh, wait, yeah, I know Shock Treatment.
It's Shock Treatment. I actually really love that movie. It has my girl, has Jessica Harper in it. She's actually in Suspiria, which is another movie I really like.
I've heard good things about that.
Yeah, but both the original Suspiria and the new one are good, because I digress. But yes, the Shock Treatment, directed by, what's his face? Jim Sharman.
Yeah, he's
It's really
the guy
good.
who was Warcraft, wasn't he?
Yes. He also plays another character in Shock Treatment. He plays Dr. Cosmo, and two of the original actresses from Rocky Horror are actually in Shock Treatment as well.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. I really like that. But it follows Brad and Janet again.
Mhm.
This actually was supposed to be the original script for Rocky Horror, but they scrapped it
Mm-hmm.
because it didn't really fit. But they were like, you know what? Let's just make it another one, because Rocky Horror is supposed to be a parody about horror movies, and this one's supposed to be about TV shows. So yeah, it follows Brad and Janet like on a game show, and they're like testing their love, like how much they actually do love each other, and it's insane. And just the lady Jessica Harper who plays Janet, she kind of goes crazy and starts like believing that she doesn't need Brad, and she's like, oh, I'm beautiful, I don't need Brad, he's a piece of shit, I don't need him. And she goes crazy, and it's a lot of fun, and I really like it.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
But like the actor who plays the Brad in this one, he also plays another one of the characters, and it kind of took me a while to be like, oh my god, it's the same guy.
It's that dude.
Yeah, but he plays two characters. But there's one song in particular like that they're comparing their love to like kitchen appliances, which is really cute.
Price is Right.
Yeah.
But the studio audience like lives in the studio, like they sleep there and they wake up like already watching the show. Like it's a lot of fun.
That's funny.
I will give it this: the music isn't as good as Rocky Horror, but I still enjoy it. But even like the writers are like, yeah, it's not as good, but who cares?
We're doing it anyway.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's good. I love it.
Mhm.
And
Alright, do I need to spin the wheel?
Spin
wheel
that
time.
wheel.
Alright, Tiny taking off the wheel. Spinning.
Can I just say on a side note, my local like import store for like Japanese and American and even some Mexican stuff has just had a big order of Japanese food. So
It's happening.
I gotta order that bunch of shit for that taste testing stream.
Yum.
Throwing that out there.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Now I suddenly feel hungry.
Sorry, Saum. Right, so Nurse, did you say it was you?
Yep, it's me. Alright, so buckle up because I love this movie.
I know what it is.
um, I'm not. You may think it's gonna be this one, but it's like my backup movie. But I'm gonna talk about the one like my second favorite movie. All right, so it's Donnie Darko is one of my favorite movies. I love Donnie Darko. I watched that in high school, and I was like, this is me. The way I identified with like Donnie Darko in high school was like not good, but it's okay. So it's hard to explain like a lot about it, and I don't want to spoil too much about it because like it's such a movie that's like mind bending and stuff. But in short, like so it's about this. How do I explain it? So this jet engine falls into this dude's room, this high school student's room, and his name is, you guessed it, Donnie Darko. Um, and that like jet generator, like that jet engine, it like opens up a whole thing for Donnie, and it like causes him to get this whole thing of like, oh, I've survived this thing. Now I've gotta. And then I started seeing this weird rabbit man. Um, it takes place in 1988,
Okay.
and the only reason he survives is because like he hears like a mysterious voice, and it's like this rabbit who's like and it's like a really grotesque looking rabbit and everything, and it's this dude in like a costume, and he's like, hey, the world's gonna end in 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds exactly.
Uh-huh.
And then um Donnie like wakes up, and he's like in a golf course and everything, and he's like, oh, what's going on? And then the jet engine has crashed in his room, and this whole thing is like they don't know where this jet engine came from. It came out of nowhere. So this whole thing, um it like ensues Donnie to have these like visions and everything um of all these different of like Frank and daylight hallucinations, and he's giving symptoms of a paranoid schizophrenic, but he's not. He's just like this like chosen being and everything. And then it's kind of like a time travel movie too. It's so bizarre. I can't explain it in like without spoiling or giving too much
Hmm.
about it.
Yeah.
Didn't we watch it together last year?
We
Or were
did
you
watch.
not there? Oh, you were
I
there, right? Yeah.
I wasn't there, but like
Oh, okay.
you watched it with a bunch of other people.
I
But I'm
haven't watched
surprised
it.
at how you explained it because I thought it was left open to interpretation, and I just always assumed that he was actually just imagining.
No, so the movie is so here's the thing. There's the director's cut and the regular one, the theatrical release. The director's cut is like, yes, this is what happened and everything. He is time traveling. This is real to him. Whereas like the theatrical release is like, oh, could he? But it's like the ending is what cements the thing for you of like, yes, this actually happened. Um, because in the and I actually have the book, but it's
Book.
the
Just
so
gonna
he's giving.
ask if you had the book.
I do have the book. I
Oh,
actually have the director's. I actually have like a
I
4K
didn't know
like
there was a book.
No, me either.
it's not a Donnie Darko book, but there's a book associated in
Yeah.
Donnie Darko.
Ah.
It is called The Philosophy of Time Travel, written by a character in the book, and you can follow along with this theory and philosophy of time travel
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
I
movie.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can pick out the characters and what roles they represent and everything.
Hmm.
I have said
Ah.
because it came in the special edition of Donnie Darko that my dad got me. Um, it's really cool. It's a 4K version. Oh, man, I want to get it out, but it's like that's too much work because there's so much stuff that goes in with this like special edition thing. Um, but Jake Gyllenhaal is in it, my baby guru.
Isn't
Yeah.
he?
Very
Is
young Jake.
yeah. I was gonna say, isn't his
Yeah.
sister in it as well?
Yeah, they actually play
Oh,
siblings.
yeah, yeah.
Sick, sick.
They they play siblings, and also Drew Barrymore is in it. Fun fact: the
Oh.
movie would have not have made it if Drew Barrymore did not take the role in this movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
makes
we love
sense.
Drew.
She was a
Patrick
bigger star, I
Swayze.
guess.
Patrick Swayze was also in this movie,
I love
and
Patrick Swayze. Rest his
in a very
Who's that? I
bless his
forget
soul.
him. Oh, is that the I've got the time. We've had the time of our life. That guy.
Yes, Dirty
yeah
Dancing.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Now another
Dirty
fun fact,
Dance.
no, another fun fact. Jerry Trainer and Seth Rogen were also in the movie, but they were very young. It was one of their first
Jerry.
roles. Jerry Trainer, as in Spencer from
Oh
iCarly.
yeah, I know
Seth
Jerry.
Rogen. Yeah, they were in this movie. It was like one of their first roles, and it's cool because it's like, oh, they're all young, these big time actors who became like huge and everything like that. I mean,
Yeah.
the exception of Drew Barrymore. But yeah, Donnie Darko is really good. I liked that movie. Um, I made I made so many people watch it, and and the thing with Donnie Darko, it was such an influential movie on me that like proceeded to like kind of study it more in college and everything, and I conducted like different experiments with this movie and everything like that because of like my theory was like, oh, how do different types of audiences react to a certain type of movie? So I took Donnie Darko as the control and as like the movie because it's so mind bending and there's like twists and turns. And what I did was I took a person who has seen the movie but like hasn't researched it extensively like me, someone who's never seen the movie, and then someone who has who has not seen the movie, but the movie is basically like spoiled to them. The movie is spoiled, and like I give them the notes of like the book and everything like that. So that was the experience. It was not a super reliable one, but it was the closest thing I could get. Um,
It sounds pretty damn interesting.
it was really interesting, and I came to a lot of like conclusions about it. That a lot of people, the people who have seen the movie and like had the notes and everything, enjoyed the movie a lot more than the other two. They were like, "Oh wait, there's like," he's like, "Oh wow, there's a lot of like really cool details in this movie and everything that I missed and everything that like I can pick out and everything." And then the other one was like, "Oh, there's details that I missed that I'm just now picking up on it," and it's like I don't know, it was a whole thing. Um, that's Donnie Darko for you. I strongly recommend you watch it. Jake Gyllenhaal's in it, like Bro.
I've got it on
It's a good
DVD. I've just never
I
watched
I
it.
have
definitely like to.
it's really good. Um, it has really good music in it too. The song like Tears for Fears is in it.
Oh, Tears for
Um,
Fears.
Mad World, the song that like Gary
Oh
Jules
yeah,
is
yeah,
in
that's
it
from
from the
that
animated
movie.
movie. Now there was also a sequel, but it didn't have the director's involvement, and it was really really bad. And it was called S Darko. And the only thing with S Darko is that like it revolved around his younger sister. Um, but it's like eh, it's basically the same thing, but it's like just like it has no plot. There's no plot to it.
It's like kind of when they did a sequel to, fuck, what was it? Christian Bale's in it as Patrick Bateman.
Oh, American Psycho, yeah.
Yeah, they did a
American
sequel to that,
Psycho.
but there was a
It was
lady.
like that.
It's the girl from Ginger Snaps, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the girl from Ginger Snaps.
I like that movie.
I've never seen.
I've never seen it either.
Me neither.
It's fun. I like it.
Do you guys want to hear another movie, or are we gonna progress? Because we can progress.
You can do what you like.
I'm always down to hear more.
Welcome back,
We're
Paul.
gonna, okay, well, I'm gonna talk about Nacho Libre.
Oh,
Which
I
one?
was like, a nice one,
Libre.
Jazzy. American Psycho is fantastic. I just heard like the
Yeah.
sequel is absolute dog shit.
It is.
Probably not even based off of the book.
It isn't.
Yeah. Okay, then.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah. In American Psycho, like the book, like Patrick Bateman is like a lot worse.
Oh God, didn't know that was
Oh
possible.
yeah, actually.
Strack's here.
Yeah, a Mothman earlier.
Hi, Strack. Anyway,
Voila.
Nacho Libre. Now this sounds absurd, but like Nacho Libre is one of my all-time favorite movie. It is so I wrote an 8-page essay in college over it.
Damn.
That's
Because
pretty cool.
Oh,
because the
wow.
thing is, with Nacho Libre, okay, so it was like an argumentative essay of like, so my professor came in and was like, hey, um, you guys, it was my English writing instructor. Yeah, it was a writing class, and the writing class, he was like, we would do these like exercises of like, okay, just write something, and this one, he was like, okay, you guys have to write an argument essay,
No.
and you guys have to write an argument essay. Has to be more than 5 pages long. No, it was 4 pages. It has to be more than 4 pages, double spaced, the whole thing,
Oh,
MLA
shebang.
format, all shebang. And then he's like, you could choose anything you want to argue about. So I decided to choose my topic was reasons why Nacho Libre is the perfect superhero movie.
Oh,
And it
I
is.
love that.
Yes, you're probably like, oh wait, Nacho Libre doesn't have any superpowers. Well, neither does Batman. But like, neither does Batman. But the thing is with Nacho
True.
Libre, he does he has like he goes through the hero's journey and everything. I go into in this essay, I go on a tangent of like hero's journey, the archetypes and everything like that. I go hard into this essay. And I didn't have to go this hard for the essay, but it was like only 4 pages. I did 4 more because I was so into it.
Ness goes hard at school.
Why not?
Exactly. Why not? Um, so I just keep going on this. But anyway, like the characters are hilarious. The humor is like top tier. The only issue with the film, and I could be wrong on this. Please correct me if I'm wrong. The only issue with the film that got backlash is that Jack
Yeah.
Black is
I love that
he's
game.
the main character and he is not Latino. But
Mm.
honestly, I think that the film would have not worked if it wasn't Jack Black.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I literally can't
Yeah.
imagine anyone else being in that role.
Exactly. Like, and you have to think about how culturally impacted Nacho Libre has had on our generation. And that sounds like a lot, and it sounds hilarious for me to say that. But it's true. So much of our humor stems from Nacho Libre. Because, I mean, just the other day, Tiny sent me a ghost edit, but it was like that scene from Nacho Libre where it's like, did you not tell them they were the Lord's chips? And it's a whole thing. Like, don't laugh at me. It's true. It's true. Nacho Libre is a cultural reset.
it really was.
It was. But
I've
also,
only seen the film once.
I have
So-
not seen it.
alright, Saum.
I watched it when I was a kid.
Yeah, Nacho Libre was a cultural reset for me. And that is where I got most of my personality. Did you not tell them that they were the Lord's chips?
I'm with you on this one, Nurse. I quote that movie all the time, so you're not alone.
Um, and the thing is, like, the director, he only made, like, 2 major box office movies, which was Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite. Both movies
Wait,
that I
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
work.
same director, Jared Hess.
How did I not know
Wow.
this?
It's the same style of direction, too. Like, it's the same, like, awkward humor kind of thing. But it's, like, those are the 2 movies I quote a lot in my daily life. I'll go over to my sister and be like, I wish you'd get out of my life and shut up, and Napoleon Dynamite's life. Oh. That's another good quote. Oh yeah, my sister and I like we dress up.
Alexa, stop.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
She wants in on this.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, what's your favourite film?
What's your favorite film, Alexa? Is it Nacho Libre?
What's your favourite
Say yes.
scary movie?
Oh.
My sister and I for a convention that we went to, we dressed up as Ignacio and Esqueleto. It was really good.
Yes! I love it.
Whoa.
I don't have pictures of it, but like I didn't do like the mask or anything. I made like his pants, and I like wore a matching top. Like I didn't want to go around with like I didn't want to go around bare chested, but also like I didn't want to bind my chest or anything, so I just made a matching top. And I made the cape and everything, and then my sister, she just walked around like dressed as Hector. As Steven. It was great. Um, my favorite scene in Nacho Libre is when Steven's eating the salad in the dressing room, and he's like, I don't know why you're always judging me, just because I believe in science. And then Ignacio comes in with a bowl, and he's like, oh, maybe I just think it's time for you to praise the Lord, and he baptizes him right then and there.
Felicidades.
He says Felicidades, and then like Steven is just standing there, like he's just like wide-eyed and just shocked. It's so funny. Or the get the corn out of my face. I say that on the regular too.
I love that one.
Get the corn out of my face.
I agree, Jazzy. Shrek 2 is the perfect sequel.
It is. Shrek 2 is so good.
Oh
It's
my
awesome.
I need a
Holding out for a
hero.
hero.
Holding out for a hero. We'd be great at karaoke.
Oh,
Just all
If-
of us at the same time.
Yeah.
just all of us, like, I don't know. We all find a way to just congregate into one karaoke bar, and we just we just go off.
Yep. We just go to town.
We're all doing our own thing.
We can do that Queen
Oh.
song that has like 5 different choruses.
Oh my god, yeah.
Choruses.
Oh, you mean Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
We
do
do
that.
Bohemian Whopsody.
Oh no.
Oh no,
What?
not Bohemian Rhapsody.
Get out.
just kick
Banned.
out of the call.
Oh, I like that white Bronco joke they did in Shrek 2 referencing to.
Oh yeah.
God, that's right. I did not get that joke until I was way older.
Exactly.
Same.
Wait, what joke? I don't remember much. Of
Okay,
that, actually.
so in the scene where Donkey, Shrek, and Boots are running away from the knights, it's clearly a parody of Cops.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a segment or there's a shot where it shows Donkey and Shrek running away, and they make a white Bronco joke, which is a reference to OJ on the highway running away from cops.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
my
I
didn't
favorite,
know about that.
my little favorite joke in Shrek is when they're arresting Puss in Boots, and they're like, "We got catnip," and he's like, "I swear that's not mine."
Oh yeah. I've also heard from other people saying that it was planted, and I mean
Oh yeah.
that'd be hilarious. Also,
Makes sense.
another amazing scene is the scene where it's just straight out of D&D, but when Shrek, Puss, and Donkey are going into Fairy Godmother's factory,
Yes.
and then they just talk to the guy, and
They don't
they're
even
just
have
like,
dental.
Don't even have dental.
They don't even have dental. That scene is played so fucking funny.
Gosh, yeah,
It's
much
also
bigger.
just so, it's just so reflective of like, actual like
Like,
society.
as an adult, it's like I get that.
Oh yeah, I got the joke. We
What
represent fairy tale creatures, both evil and benign. Do you ever feel like you're ever oppressed? He just turns away the gramophone. He's like, actually, yeah. I don't even have dental.
Oh, that shit is so good. They
You know,
fucked
it's a
up with
good
that movie.
one. There's a good one. It's from Shrek the Third though, and it's the scene where it's like, well, somebody better be dying, and then it jump cuts to Fiona's dying frog
Dying.
father.
oh,
It's such an
I think I
amazing
remember
cut.
that. Yeah.
Just any scene with the fairy godmother is my favorite, especially when she's ordering her food.
Yeah.
Me.
My diet is ruined.
Ruined. Also, Prince Charming is great, mostly because he reminds me of that one Game of Thrones character, and I can't get it out of my head.
Wait, is it Godfrey? Is it Godfrey?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. can't
I only
remember
know
his
of the
name.
character. That's literally all I know. I don't know anything else about Game of Thrones, so thankfully I'm like, yes.
Alright, well, I am done with my turn. Shall I spin the wheel?
Yeah.
In the wheel.
Alright, let me remove me.
When my hair grows out, it looks like fucking Prince Charming's.
My parents call me Prince Charming all the time just because I grow up my hair.
Jess,
Tyrion
thank you.
Lannister. Okay. Yes,
When
it's
I
Tyrion Lannister.
Oh,
When I got my
yeah,
hair
that
cut,
makes sense.
my hair to be a wolf cut, and that I used to have a side part, but now I have a middle part.
Huh.
And for a long time, people at work were like, "Oh, you got Prince Charming hair." I'm like, "Oh."
Oh, great, thanks. I'm gonna shave my head now.
And then the worst part is that, like, I went to work one day, and then this girl, her name is Allie. I love Allie dearly. I sat down at my sewing machine and I started sewing, and then Allie, she's one of the stylists, she came up to me and she goes, "Nurse, I just gotta tell you something. You have mustache hair." And I'm like, "Huh?" And then I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" And then she was referring to, like, the way my part sits. It looks like a mustache. Like, it looks like a handlebar mustache. And I'm like, I've never been the same since, and that's why I made that post on Twitter.
I can't believe you've done this.
Alright, spinning the wheel. It is...
Your mama.
Yes.
Oh.
Got him.
Well,
Who is it?
it's me.
Yes.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. My favourite film is also The Thing. I'm fucking obsessed with the practical effects that have been used. It's so good, it's criminal. And the thing about the 2011 film is they made practical fucking effects as well, and then scrapped them for shitty CGI.
It's like Final Destination.
They just wasted money.
Yeah.
But my second favourite film that I will talk about is Battle Royale.
I don't know that one.
It's
I know
a...
of
I
that.
love Battle Royale.
Yes, Cleon! Man of taste.
I love that movie.
So for those that don't know, Battle Royale is a Japanese horror, I guess, that came out in 2000. And holy shit, it's what the Hunger Games wish it could be.
The game's good though.
Yeah, basically, the Hunger Games ripped this off, but made it PG-13. So basically, the premise is these bunch of kids are going on a bus trip, and then they get knocked out, and they wake up on this island, and they have
Squid Game.
they have electric collars around their necks. And if they try and leave, if they don't want to do anything, it explodes. Paul, what you doing, fam?
Wait, I think I know this one. Hang on, I think
Making
I
some
know
changes. Don't worry about me. Don't continue.
You're ruining my moment, Paul. Your desktop's
continue.
over my face.
I'm sorry.
I think I know
Oh,
that
yeah.
No, I'll look at you now.
You're fucking turning. Alright. And basically, these kids have to fight to the death,
No, I don't.
and then there's only one left, and the winner can leave after. Which is really fucked up.
Yeah.
I love seeing Paul just turn away from me now.
He's listening.
I mean, I could turn back.
No, it's funny.
But the greatest thing that I love about this is the guy who plays the teacher in the film. Let me get his name up. I'll butcher it anyway, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. His name is Takeshi Tsukamoto, and he is the motherfucker that invented Takeshi's Castle, the game show.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
This guy has so many fucking endeavours and so many different things. It's wild. But yeah, he's the guy that, like, created Takeshi's Castle, and I think it's the greatest thing ever that he's also in this film.
I fucking love Takeshi's Castle. It's so funny.
Honestly, it's batshit insane.
Yeah.
But,
What if the original Takeshi's Castle was supposed to be something that only one person survived? But of course it
God,
wasn't
imagine.
allowed, so he made a movie out of it.
God, imagine. Ah, shit, my game show didn't work, so I better kill off some kids fictionally, though, so it could pass some laws. But at first, actually, it was a novel, and the Japanese Parliament tried to ban it, but they were unsuccessful. So naturally, when the film came out, they also tried to ban that too. But
Why did they want to ban it?
because of how violent and graphic it is.
People don't like seeing children die on screen.
But as a result, instead, both the novel and film became really popular and successful. And it was one of the top 10 highest grossing films in Japan.
Oh.
Damn.
But it's so
Trying
good.
to ban something just makes it even more tempting.
Also,
Like appealing to everyone.
one of the actresses, what she professionally known as? I think it's Yo-Yo or Gogo Habara?
She's Gogo Yubari?
Yeah, she was in this film. She was in Battle Royale. This was her debut film, and then Quentin Tarantino saw her in this, and obviously wanted her in Kill Bill.
That's really cool.
So that's where she got her start. And she's actually she's really good in the film. I think all of the actors portray how it would be to just be shoved in this circumstance of, holy shit, I've got to fight for my life. I don't know who I can trust. I don't want to kill my friends off. But if I have to, then I have to.
It's like Among Us.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. No. Ban, get out. The things I do for content. Hey Doodles, how's it going? Welcome on in. Thanks for joining us.
Way to go, Nurse. You made the whole room laugh.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's just like the gore in it. Obviously, there's gore, but as weird as this sounds, it's done tastefully.
I do like tastefully gore.
I
Like,
agree. The
it's
golden-
not. Sorry,
is good.
Cleon.
No, don't. Shit. Hold on. I'm getting used to talking. It's really cold today. I agree. It was done really tastefully. I think it doesn't, even now it doesn't really look outdated. Even though it was what, 20 years ago, 22 years ago.
Yeah, 22 whole years ago.
Wow. I wasn't even born yet.
I was.
I was.
I was 2 years old,
Or
bruh.
was it? Am I the youngest?
Yeah, you baby.
You are baby.
Probably.
You are baby.
Little baby man.
You little baby man.
But it's just done so well. Like, the deaths, they look nice. The characters, you get involved with them. You hate some, you love some, you root for some, you wish others would die. It just holds up really fucking well, and it's just done to such a good standard. Like,
I feel like I can't help but like kind of compare it to like Squid Game in a way, because but like, of course Squid Game is not like with like children or anything. It's like adults, but like it's like it's still like the battle royale like genre of games is sort of like not games, jeez. Well, same
Fortnite.
context, but like, the battle royale genre of what's it called, of movies and like TV shows, like it's made a big spike like in the last like few years lately, and it's like just now coming back, you know. Like Hunger Games was a thing, and then it died down for a little bit, and then Squid Games dropped, and then there's like Alice in Borderland, and then like the Wolf Game or whatever. There's a lot of it's just, I've noticed a big resurgence of like battle royale type movies.
and this
They're
was the
all really
motherfucking OG, baby.
So pour one out to my movie, The Belko Experiment. No one really knows about that movie, but it's also
experience.
I've heard of
Oh,
that.
I heard about that.
I know the Belko Experiment.
that's also like it's pretty much take the premise of like battle royale. People have like chips in their neck that like make them explode, but in an office setting, so cubicles and suits, and it's insane seeing these people who work together on a daily just go absolutely ballistic on each other with staplers and just like everyday things. And it's an interesting movie. Like, I definitely recommend it, because if you like the battle royale like type of like genre, you might get a kick out of this one. Also, the voice actor for Tarzan is in this, so if you want to see Tarzan go absolutely ballistic on people,
You mean
watch
see
it.
Tarzan go apeshit?
How dare you?
Also, Jazzy mentioned Alice in Borderland.
I've
I've
heard
never
of
seen
that.
it, but
So here's the
I-
TV show. There's a TV show now, and it's a little different than like the movie, I believe, or if it's a remake. I don't remember. Paul, you keep flipping like that, and it's so funny because you.
He's just listening. He's such a good
I'm
listener.
just listening. Look, I have to be looking at your face, or at least looking in your general direction when I hear someone talk. It bugs me.
It's funny.
Did people want some facts about Battle Royale?
I do want.
I would love some facts about
Sure.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
None of the casts had any stunt doubles.
Oh.
Oh.
Not even the lead, Tatsuya Fujiwara, who was in the live-action Death Note film.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Let's find some other ones. Oh, the
Yeah,
movie.
some fun facts about the thing. Sorry, Jess.
Yeah, I've got some fun facts up about the
Give
thing.
us some thing facts.
However, the film, it wasn't banned in America due to the nature. People thought it was, but it wouldn't. It wasn't. But however, it was banned in South Korea due to the graphic violent scenes.
Of course.
Naturally.
What if we do like a fun fact segment at the end of the thing? Once all of us finish up, we do like.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Go
I'd be
around
so
and be like,
down.
Fun fact.
we have to read it in that exact voice. We just go up to our microphones and just go. Fun fact.
But
Do it.
yeah, I'll save some more facts for the end then.
Yeah.
Yay!
Fucking love Battle Royale.
Right,
Who's
nurse, spin the wheel.
Larry, let me take Jess off the wheel.
Get me
Do
out
we
of
wanna
here.
do we want to bring the wheel back for fun fact segment?
Yeah, fuck it, why
Sure.
not?
I think that'd be fun.
All right. And it is Saum.
The boy.
Okay. Well,
So matter of fact, okay. It's
so
me.
the funny thing is, when we decided this is what we're going to talk about, I could not think of any movie. It suddenly felt like I have never seen any movies at all. It was so weird. But then the one movie that just kept coming back to me was the one I decided to say is my favorite. It's Black Swan. Funnily enough, earlier while we were chatting in Discord, Jess, me, and Tiny, I realized that there's a very specific reason why it's been coming to my mind. So for those who
I
don't
have
know,
the faintest idea.
what? Sorry.
I just have the faintest idea.
Yeah, it's a psychological thriller, and it's an incredible movie in my opinion. The story itself is just gripping, and I will I can spoil some things if it's okay, but
Yeah.
because I don't think knowing things actually makes it any less fun, because the twists are not really the kind of twists that are like, oh, gasp, no one would have imagined. It's more things like you kind of are getting there yourself. You're thinking it, but not very consciously, and then it's like, yep, knew it.
I also feel like it's okay because it's a movie that has been out for like 12 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
On you.
What movie
But
did
yeah.
you say you were talking about?
Black Swan.
Oh, I didn't hear you, my bad.
It's a movie starring Natalie Portman, and it's about, well, she's a ballet dancer in the movie, and she gets chosen to play the role of the Swan Princess or Queen, whatever it is, in the Swan Lake ballet by, is it Tchaikovsky? I think so.
Yeah.
And it's basically she's someone who wants to be perfect at dancing, and she kind of is. She is very good at dancing the White Swan, which she has perfected over the course of many years, practicing again and again. But for the ballet itself, she would have to dance as the White Swan as well as the Black Swan, which is like more like a villain figure in in the ballet story. And the movie is basically about her mental state devolving into chaos, and it's just done so well. Like often when movies or games etc. show those extreme kinds of mental illnesses, dissociative disorders and whatnot, it's not very tasteful, or it's a bit too dramatic and all.
Right.
And that makes sense. And the thing is, in Black Swan, it's also like that, but it fits the genre of the movie because this is not a movie trying to be self-aggrandizing some kind of message about mental health or anything like that. It's a horror movie, basically, a thriller at least.
Hmm.
And and I think you just have to watch it to experience it. But the story itself is awesome, but the movie, the way they've made it, like the shots, the camera work as it like flips from one scene to the other, not even scene, just one view to the other, it just turns. And that's more like, that's kind of indicative of her mental state turning from, the White Swan, the fragile, uh, sympathetic kind of character, to the Black Swan, which is, a stronger character, of course, also a bad one, but at least someone who can stand up for itself, let's say, and who reacts in more aggressive ways. And I think there's something that a lot of people don't notice, but the most of the movie is all black and white, basically, and gray. Like it's not a black and white movie, it's in color, but you won't see colors in the movie. Most of the time it will be some sort of black, white, or gray, except, wait, Paul, you were saying something?
Oh no, I
No,
was
I
just
just
saying,
felt like that's really
Yeah.
cool. Like
Hmm.
I never noticed that though when I first watched the movie. Like I just kind of toned it down.
Yeah, I noticed it the second time I watched it because also that's not the only thing. Her room is the only part of the movie that has a more vibrant color. It's all pink.
Mm.
And that is also like when you watch it a second time, it becomes clear. That's like very clearly indicative of her mental state as being kind of too protected and childish. Basically, she's not mature as, there's a theme that, she's emotionally and sexually not mature. She's like a child, basically, because she's been so protected by her overbearing mother. And possibly the mother is the one who made her room pink and keeps it like this because she also calls her my little princess, for instance. And even that one tiny thing, that one room being colored, is just, I mean, when you notice it, it's like, wow, you should have known. But it's like tiny things like that throughout the movie that just make it awesome. And you can watch it again and again, and you just notice more things.
Hmm.
So knowing the story doesn't change how it, you know, how you experience the movie. I feel like also Natalie Portman herself, like, has outdid herself, I'd say. Like the change of facial expressions from someone who's what society would call weak, someone who's like crying and just helpless and vulnerable and can't do anything on her own, to suddenly being like rebellious or saying no, setting boundaries, but in a more aggressive way, etc. It's like her facial expression changing is so quick and it's drastic, but at the same time smooth enough. It doesn't feel like overly done, like pretending to be on one extreme of expression to the other. It doesn't feel like that. It's like a smooth transition, but just enough that you feel like a chill because something changed. it's not just her getting angry. There's something else going on here. And of course, like I said, eventually you find out that, of course, it's not just her anger or something. It's basically her dissociating into two parts of herself. One that she sees as the white swan, and one that she sees as the black swan. And quite a few horrible things happen in the movie. Like they just make the whole thing very chilling, in my opinion. For example, and I'm not saying this to get a laugh out of people, but one of the scenes that made me the most uncomfortable and made me like pause the movie was not even a horror scene. It was where her ballet teacher or whatever, the guy's director, tells her basically to go home and, well, pleasure herself, because he's like, yeah, you're like a child. You need to let go of yourself and all that. He's also kind of pervy. And she does go home and she wakes up in the morning and she's like, oh, I should do that. And
Oh, I should flick my bean.
basically, yeah. And you think like it's done so that, of course, like the male gaze or whatever, but it's not really, because it immediately flicks to her turning around and realizing that her mom is sitting in a chair next to the bed, asleep, thankfully.
Oh.
Oh
But
my
you see
god.
that, and the way that transition happens, it's like, oh no, you just want to hide your own face. And it's like scenes like that. But also at the same time, that scene is also depicting how, because of her mother's overbearing nature and constantly watching over her, she's been, she hasn't really grown up. She hasn't done things, forget sexual, but even just in general, she just lives like a child under the watchful eye of her mother. It's like there's a lot of such things in the movie
It's a bit
that I
sad, really,
really
isn't it?
like. But I'll end about that movie by saying that I realized in a really weird way, and I mean, this won't do any good to the rumors of me being crazy, but I realized it's been on my mind because working on the final part of my thesis, I think I mentioned to you guys that I got a green light. So I'm passing, it's done, but I just have to improve it. And I've been doing that for 3 weeks, improving it again and again. And I feel like subconsciously in my mind, I keep just saying, it has to be perfect. It needs to be perfect. And that's how the movie ends. Like it's left to the people's imagination, I guess, in a way. But basically, tragic things happen. But despite all of that, the only thing she can concentrate on, the character of Natalie Portman, is that the performance was perfect. The ballet, the whole thing went perfect. She was perfect as both the swans, so nothing else matters. And just fun fact, why I realized I was thinking about that movie. I've been going for a while, so I won't talk about another movie or something, but I will mention that while I couldn't think of a single movie when I tried to think of movies I liked before,
Yeah.
during this stream, during this podcast, suddenly so many movies came to my mind. Like, for instance, I really like those old-fashioned horror movies, like who's the guy? Vertigo and
Alfred Hitchcock.
Psycho, and yeah, Alfred Hitchcock. The older versions of it, the black and white,
Mm-hmm.
the typical Psycho music and all. Also musicals like Singing in the Rain, etc. I love all of those. And one genre that I feel like, I don't know if anyone plans on talking about it, but that completely slipped my mind, is the Ghibli movies.
Oh, I love Studio Ghibli.
I would categorize most of them as favorite movies,
Yes.
but somehow just didn't think of it at all.
My favourite. Right. Everyone say what their favourite Ghibli.
Just go
Ghibli. Sorry. I was going to say Pompoko. I think that's massively underrated. And the
Pompoko is really good.
The festival scene is so good. Also, Clancy
I haven't watched
Brown.
that one.
Clancy Brown, the voice of Mr. Krabs, voices one of the main characters in the English dub. Please and thank you.
Pompoko.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Yes, he's Tonto? I think. No, Gonto. He's Gonto.
Oh.
Interesting.
By the way,
Okay.
once again, the moment you said that, everyone say what's your favorite Ghibli movie, I couldn't
forgot.
think of a single title. I was like, what are Ghibli movies?
Natural phenomenon.
Right. Who next? Who's got another favourite one from Ghibli?
Tiny,
Ghibli?
you next.
Me?
Yeah.
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 For Ghibli or just in general?
Ghibli.
Ghibli.
The Lupin the Third movie, the Castle of. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it because I'm gonna butcher it, but it starts with the city. But
Yes,
the
I
Lupin
know.
movie is my favorite.
Oh, they do that every favourite. It's the first one they watch. They love the others, but the first. Yes. Yes.
I guess I'll talk
Circa.
about mine.
Please.
My favorite Ghibli movie, also ties into Jazzy's comment about her theory, but my favorite Ghibli movie is Castle in the Sky.
Oh, that's a good one.
Soul in the Sky is good. Top tier.
Like, I have the garden robot like sitting on my sitting somewhere in my room.
Oh, I want that as a tattoo.
I've like because this will be very quick, but when I was in Japan, just kind of looking around, I found a Ghibli store because there are actually a ton of them. I was actually very surprised. That's beside the point. Walked inside. I'm like, I wonder if they have any Castle in the Sky stuff, and they do.
Ooh.
They had a box of the garden robot, just like posable, and I'm like,
Oh.
this is immediately in my hands right now. And yeah, he's been with me since then. I love him. I pose him every now and then.
That's amazing. I love
Yeah.
that.
Castle in the Sky is my favorite movie.
Spirited Away is a
Wait,
good one as well, Jazzy.
The Garden.
Yes,
I'm
that
about to
day.
disprove Jazzy's theory. The first Ghibli movie I watched was Spirited Away,
Same.
but it is not my favorite.
Yep, same.
My favorite is, and it's such a basic answer. It's a tie, honestly. It's a tie between two movies, but I think, for me, it's like I think just a little bit like this movie like tops the other one. But my favorite is Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one.
it's a gorgeous
Howl's,
film.
Howl's Moving Castle because Sophie is literally me.
For real.
Excuse me, for real. And then the other one that's like really close to it is Kiki's Delivery Service because Kiki
Oh,
is
so
also
cute.
me.
Yes.
Have people seen my Gigi bag?
I have seen your Gigi bag. I love your Gigi bag.
I think
I
think
posted
have
it
seen
on
your
the
Gigi bag.
gram. My little side
I
Gigi
think
bag.
so. Yeah.
That was a good find. Thanks, Instagram.
I have a Spirited Away bag, like it's a
Oh.
fanny pack kind of thing, and it's the dinner scene at Spirited Away where they're at
Oh,
Zeniba's
Ponyo.
house.
Anya's another good one.
Yeah, Ponyo's
Ponyo was
cute.
my sister's first one.
I haven't watched that one. To be
Jazzy.
honest, I haven't watched a lot of Ghibli movies that I need to watch sometime soon.
It's spicy.
I had a marathon of them when I was in college because they were all on one Easter. So I tried to watch them all, but there was just
I
certain
just
ones that
never
I
watch
couldn't
movies,
vibe
I
with.
just keep procrastinating.
Mood.
That's
Alright.
why I keep asking to plan movie night because that's the only way I'll end up watching, I feel.
All right, so your favorite Ghibli movie. Let's go.
Yeah, I think for me also it's kind of a tie. One is the, what was it called? Kuragarashi Arieti?
Ariete,
The
yes.
one with the tiny
Oh.
fairies?
Oh yeah.
She's a borrower, and I say the
Yeah.
borrowers as a reference all the fucking time, and no one
Wait,
understands
can I
what I
change my
mean.
answer? I just remembered.
hmm
I changed
I
my
felt
answer.
like the whole concept was so nice, and the music and the
So pretty.
animation.
Oh,
And
Tom
the
Holland
art
is
and
the voice of
everything.
the lad in that, you know.
See?
Well, I
Yeah, he
watched it.
is.
He is.
I watched the subbed, so
Yeah, in the
he
English
was
dub,
in
it's
that
Cyrus.
Tom Holland.
Noah Cyrus voices Ponyo in Ponyo.
Really?
Yeah, Noah Cyrus.
Oh, I like Noah Cyrus.
Star-studded cast.
But yeah, that would be tied
Oh,
with
gee, it's
Kiki's
Eggman.
Delivery Service for me as well, Nurse.
Man, I want to change my answer, but it's because there's such good ones. I gotta
There's
say
so
it's
many.
I gotta say it's a tie of like the three It's got to be Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Princess Mononoke. And the fun
That one's
fact,
great.
I've never seen Princess Mononoke until 2022 when Strack was like, "How have you not seen Princess Mononoke?
It's
Here,
so
watch Princess
good.
Mononoke." And so I watched Princess Mononoke.
Oh,
Really good.
The other ones I enjoy are Only Yesterday and Ocean Waves.
That's a good one.
They're more slice of life, slow paced ones, but I resonate with those
Yeah.
characters too much.
Grave of the Fireflies, though.
What I'm
Oh,
wondering
don't.
oh,
something.
don't even
What
talk
did you
about Grave of
think?
the Fireflies. I haven't even seen it yet.
Bro,
But
no.
I
I
heard
haven't
it's
seen
really
it.
sad.
Me and my mum cried throughout the entire film. Like, non-stop
I
sobbing.
watched- I
It's a good
saw
movie.
Grave of the Fireflies in
I
theaters,
haven't
and the
watched that.
entire theater left like. The entire theater like left, and they were just like, like their eyes were all red and everything like that.
Understandable.
All right, Cleon, your turn.
He's currently
I was gonna
No,
say.
I'm not. You liar.
He's
oh,
back.
there he is.
He back.
No, I'm just fucking with you. It's Spirited Away.
Spirited Away.
It's the only Ghibli movie I've ever seen.
It's still a good one, though.
It's
It
still a good one.
definitely
It's
is.
very strong.
It won an award for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you anything about it. I
That's
know it
okay.
exists and I like it.
That's okay.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of Ghibli movies are like that. Like, if you try to explain what exactly you like about them, not all, of course, but there are some that it's like you can't really explain. It's just like feel good. I just liked it. It was nice watching it. Doesn't even have to be like a happy story, but it's like, yeah, I just liked watching it.
You know, speaking of Cleon, it is his turn to talk about his favorite
Oh,
movie. He's
can-
the last on this.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Can I just
Spin the
say
wheel,
two
I wonder
things
who will
before we
get.
start?
Yeah.
Number one, riding off of Saum stuff. My only memory of watching not the film Black Swan, but the actual fucking ballet production was
I want to see the ballet though.
they broadcasted
Swan
it.
Lake?
Yeah, they broadcasted it one New Year's Day, like years ago, and I only remember watching it when I was hung out of my ass because I couldn't be arsed to get the fuck off the sofa. I was that hungover. So I watched the entirety of it whilst like semi-sober. It's pretty
I have not
good.
watched the ballet, but I've
And
listened to it because, yeah, no, classical music and all.
and the second thing is, someone really needs to make some artwork of the whore scene from Black Swan, but it's Saum staring into the mirror.
That would actually be really funny.
Okay, that is all.
It's like the Peter Griffin. It's like the Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do want to add on to
Oh.
Black Swan.
Same,
Sorry,
I kind
what?
of wanted to add it too.
There's like another movie that's very similar to Black Swan. It's called Whiplash, but it's about a drum.
Yeah.
But it's like the same
Yeah, it
concept.
is. Yeah,
wanna
it's,
watch
it
this.
is, but
Yeah.
it's not a psychological thriller. It's yeah, but it has the same
who
thing
else
about
called me? What-
perfectionism.
Yeah.
But Jess, you just reminded me of one thing that I'll add.
Yeah.
Reflections. They are used so well in that movie as well. I completely forgot about that. But you can imagine, like, if you think about it, reflection and the other you, and all that. So reflections are used as a very good device in that movie as well.
There we go.
Sirica redeemed head pets. We all gotta get head pets now.
Yeah.
We're all getting headpats.
Yeah, I'm moving you around.
Can
Okay,
I
move
add the
the-
thing?
you can move it.
that I
Oh, yeah,
wanted
you
to-
Don't worry, we'll all get
going
dull
up.
head pats. I'll come back
Going off of
round.
What Sam was saying, but can I just say that they captured the competitiveness of ballet so perfectly
did.
in
Yeah.
that movie.
I got that ranked
I-
ballet.
I used to be a dancer, and let me tell you, those other dancers were mad competitive to get a solo or
Thanks,
to be in the
Sirica.
front.
Mm-hmm.
It was brutal. Like dance
Exactly.
is a brutal sport. It is not for the faint of heart. So they definitely captured that very, very well in this movie. So good
It's
for
a
them.
whole
Yeah.
thing.
Uh,
I can imagine if you already have problems, that stress would kind of
Yeah, just the cat
worsen them,
cattiness.
let's say.
and just like the levels. It's just insane. So good for them.
Mhm.
It's a
To,
really good pick.
to add on to what Tiny was saying about how competitive dance is, I've never heard about it. It's not my field, but I've heard a lot of people that I've kind of, I guess, worked with comparing
Hmm.
learning how to fight to learning how to dance,
Oh yeah.
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 and how people in both fields are
Mhm.
very similar in how
My
they carry
my
themselves.
my thing is like it's not. I mean, it's kind of comparable, but it's like also not. Um, I did artistic roller skating for like a solid like 5 years, and mostly in high school and everything. And it's a whole different breed, and it kills you. I have bad knees now. My knees hurt.
I was gonna say, if we're just stating things on what we've done, I used to do martial arts.
Me too.
Karate.
What did you used to do, Saum?
Just karate. It was some Chinese. What was it? Water goddess, dragon goddess, or something temple. And I learned that it was so harrowing.
So, Saum was nearly in a
I was
cult.
very strong for like 1 or 2 years, and then I lost all of it immediately.
Some can you punch me in the face?
Cleon would love that. I used to do kickboxing, and then I moved on to taekwondo.
Oh, that's cool.
I stopped when I was about 16 because I wanted to concentrate on my studies. I can't multitask very well.
Hmm.
But
I did roller.
I had a surgery, so I had to stop, and then I was just too afraid to go back.
I just fucked my knees up on my own accord from falling over incredibly drunk on New Year's, so good for me.
Like remembering everything now. Back to what Cleon said, just how much we had to train for in ballet when I was doing it. They also that
Ballet's a
studio
different
would
breed.
they made you take gymnastics at the
Oh,
same time.
Mhm.
brother.
God.
So you had to not only learn ballet and then gymnastics, and as you ranked up, you would also have to learn different classes. So I was also learning ballet, gymnastics, tap, and jazz. So
Oh my
Jeez.
God.
Jesus, they're trying to make you a
Whoa.
super soldier. Blood. Damn.
I was going through it, besties. And again, those kids were like 12, and they were competing with one another and talking mad shit about each other. I was just there like, I just want to learn the moves.
I just
Yeah,
want to
that
dance.
kind of environment doesn't engender like healthy competition. It's more
Oh
like
no, no. That I
yeah,
remember if
nasty competition.
our teacher was like, we need to get gold, or you're all
Wait.
garbage.
Gold or
Wait, what did I
death.
miss?
Ooh.
We're talking
Um,
about ballet and how competitive it can be.
Okay, because I just got a call from my student loans just asking me.
Can
like,
I
hey, is
offer
this
you a
allowed
nice
I'm like,
egg in this trying time?
I guess so.
Yay, student loans.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Thank you.
I'm fine right now. I'm fine right now, but
Okay, good.
like, it was a very long conversation because I had to confirm a bunch of shit.
And then they were like, can we now accept the money payment? And you're like, holy shit, you're that camel from Animal Crossing. That's wild.
I'm like, no,
Yeah.
not yet. I still have some time.
Not my money. I don't have to pay anything back yet because I'm not in that threshold to actually afford to be able to pay anything back.
Waiting
Yeah.
for the.
Plus, Jess, I think across from the pond, it's much worse. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in general, the pressure of it.
I'm waiting for loan forgiveness to drop.
Me too.
That would be awesome. I have
Anyway,
a loan
I'm
from my
sorry.
university, and it's not going to be forgiven. But I told them I am not graduating on time, and they're like, "Oh, we'll just push back the when you have to pay it by 6 months. It's fine. Just pay when you start earning." I'm like, okay, sure.
Sorry to derail the whole conversation, but continue to
It's
what
fine.
you guys were previously talking about.
That's fine.
Ballet is mad competitive.
And then we're going to move on to Cleon. I really wonder what
Cleon.
film he may discuss.
Man,
Damn, you're so. I have no idea, man.
I am.
naturally.
I have no idea,
Okay.
dude.
I have been tripping about it. I cried about it, screamed about it.
Eat shit about it.
I just couldn't make up my mind.
Threw it back about it.
Oh wait, am I starting like now?
Yeah, go on, take the
Yeah.
Oh
floor.
shit, my bad. All right, hold on. I'm gonna make this like a presentation.
Oh, please.
My favorite movie of all time compared to everything I've ever watched before is The Warriors. I
No
watched it
way.
when I was.
Wow. I would not have
Holy
expected
shit!
that.
Really?
I would have never guessed.
That's right. It says it in the pyramids. Cleon likes the Warriors.
Top of the pyramid.
So, and the reason I never really explained why I've liked the movie. So forgive me if this sounds kind of vague, but
No, it's chill.
it's the feeling that the movie gives you.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the way it's shot and the way it's explained. Like any good movie, you kind of feel like you're there.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're a warrior. You're not from New York. I hope not.
New
But
York.
you do. Shut the fuck. You do feel like you are. It's a very active movie. There's very little downtime. There's a whole chase scene
Oh.
completely on foot, and it ends in another fight scene. There is rarely a time in the Warriors where you are waiting, or
So you
You
don't get a
are-
break.
yeah, really, there's never a moment in the Warriors where you're bored. Something is always happening, or it's always building up to something happening. Like in the beginning of the movie, it's okay if I spoil this, right? This was like 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
I
You
haven't
haven't
watched
seen The
it, but
Warriors,
like it's
I'm not a
fine.
fan of you. Do you
Yeah.
want me? No. I'm gonna. Well, you put me on this show.
Yeah,
So-
spoilers are fine.
It was like, what was it, 1979? I had a whole argument with my, I had a whole argument with my mom about it. She got pissed at me. She was like, it's not about gangs in the 70s, it's about the 80s. I was like, it's not even the fucking 80s yet.
It's
Mom.
on the cusp, woman.
They saw the future.
Oh,
So, even at the beginning of the movie, there's a build up because the first thing you hear is that all the gangs in New York are gonna congregate in one spot. It was, but you know something's gonna happen, even though you hear that it's been agreed upon that there will be no weapons or no cops.
Hmm.
And before you're introduced to all the gangs. There's actually, I think, like 20 gangs
Oh.
in total, even though you're only shown maybe 6 in the movie primarily. But you see the gun being passed between the rogues. The rogues are the guys that have the gun, and the main guy that's been talking. This is like the main. He's been talking for the longest. Just gets shot.
Wow.
It's all. It's just the way it's shot. I guess you were expecting it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's everything after that I really love about the Warriors. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's amazing, I guess. How
It permanently altered your.
Have you
Yeah,
all
it
watched
did.
that movie?
my personality. What happened, son?
I said, have the others, all of you, watched it
No.
as well?
I know
Nope.
Tiny's watched it.
Was that the
and
bite of
Nurse, I
87?
think. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I've watched it.
I have not.
I
I
haven't.
have not.
I-
either.
I geeked about
Sleep
Tiny.
three.
I geeked to Tiny about it for like 10 minutes straight.
and I loved it. I loved.
I was
hearing you
like
talk
shaking
about
my
it.
hands in the air. I was like jumping around. I was kicking my feet and everything.
He's going absolute ape shit.
Color in your
I was-
hair.
Screaming, dude. Like I punched somebody, man. It was wild. So
I
the
punched a dude
way
with another dude, it's fine.
I punched a baby into another baby. So,
Bowling.
baby bowling. So shut the
Sorry, I'm just imagining like it's Wii Sports bowling. And you just bowl the baby and you make it like nice
strike.
strike.
I just think of that.
Strikey.
I just think of that nice cock.
Nice.
Nice cock.
The knees are spinning in the background when you get a strike.
Oh my god.
So before we fired off into baby sports,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
there.
That's a
I guess
baby
I can't.
song.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk about my movie. You're cackling and shit. I'm trying to have a conversation. All right. Let me know when you're good. Let me know when the class calms down. All right. We'll continue.
Sorry, sir.
Alright, I'm good. I'm good.
Continue.
All right. So instead of going through like chronologically what happens, I'm just gonna explain my personal favorite parts about the Warriors. One thing I do want to mention real quick is that there was a video game.
Huh?
Oh yeah, you mentioned that before.
What?
Say.
There was a Warriors video game, I think, back in 2007.
Ratatouille.
And what?
Goodness.
Are you plotting something? Ratatouille.
No, it's like like Ratatouille. It had a game. Movie.
Quick little side note. You guys mentioned how Black Swan was like Whiplash. That's what I thought of when
Yeah.
Saum brought up Black Swan.
Whiplash.
So, in the movie, my favorite parts are like right after the main guy dies, Cleon. Right, he gets jumped right at the beginning. He gets the shit beat out of him.
But that's
You
you.
don't even get to see it. He gets a whole gang of just people on him and he dies. There was a really cool thing about the intro scene. There was actually a deleted scene where you're introduced to all of the warriors. That I think that would have been the only other scene Cleon was in
Oh,
before he died. He wasn't meant to have a character at the beginning.
And you took his whole soul and personality and became him.
Oh that shit.
Mhm.
Thousands of identity theft victims a year.
Identity
It's not a joke.
Jim.
Identity theft, that's not a joke.
You wouldn't download a Cleon.
So
Sounds like a
a malware.
Oh man, my computer got bricked. What did I get bricked with? I got bricked by Cleon.
So, right after Cleon dies, everyone scatters. I think it's a really good scene, especially. I don't know. It might be morbid, but Cleon's death itself is huge because it's the reason he gets beat down is because he's framed for the murder of Cyrus, and Cyrus was the guy I was talking about earlier who gets shot. He was the main guy talking to all the gangs. There's like 30,000 people there.
Ah.
It's a humongous park just filled up with people. So if you've never seen the movie, I just want to give you like an image of what this looked like. So right after Cyrus gets shot, the cops surround the entire park. People are falling down, but everybody's helping each other out, which I thought was really cool too. Because obviously, I guess for me, I was young when I saw the Warriors the first time. I haven't really grown. I hadn't really grown up in the best area. You hear about gangs a lot, shit like that.
Yeah.
But as a kid, like seeing that, like, oh, people always help each other out because the cops fucking suck. So
Not wrong.
after, what's up, Jess?
Not wrong. Not wrong. Cops do suck. All cops are
Happy we
bastards.
agree on something for once, Mrs. Beans and Toast.
Oh, here he fucking goes.
So besides that main scene, there's a lot of other scenes. Like every single fight scene, if you really pay attention, they're all really good. Obviously, you can tell they're not really connecting with each other, but every single fight scene in Warriors, especially right when they find the baseball Furies, I think Tiny told me she knew about the baseball Fury, but they fight certain gangs. The baseball Furies is one. The fight is really good. It's obviously very outdated, but for me, I'm very biased. I think every single fight in the Warriors still holds up. It's not. You don't have one guy taking on 10 guys at once. What the fuck?
realistic.
You wouldn't download a Cleon.
I had to make it a meme.
But yeah, I think they still hold up. And throughout the movie, obviously I mentioned before, there's constant tension building up because you have to think I don't know specifics, but from where the meeting was. So okay, imagine a square. One corner is where the meeting was, all the way at the other corner is where the warriors are from.
Ah.
So, and in between this, there are a lot of fucking street gangs that have all been told that the warriors killed Cyrus. So you kind of have in your mind the whole time, no matter where they go, they are not safe. Because they can't clear their name. They can't confirm that they didn't kill Cyrus. It's the reason Cleon was killed. So throughout the whole movie, there's this tension. I think there was a really good scene on a train. A big part of the movie is trains. It's kind of like
Ooh.
this is the only place where the warriors are safe. Actually, and it's kind of funny to think that because one of the warriors gets killed by a train,
Oh.
so it wasn't very safe for him. Oh, he got fucking skill issued by a train. So, but you really think like, oh, they're in this train, they're safe. But there's a really good scene where I guess they're just like a couple of teenagers come onto the train with them, and it's a parallel from the beginning where they were heading to the meeting. In the meeting, all of them were on the train. They were all chilling. They all look good in their clothes. The Warriors vest is really fucking pretty, but they all look good. They're all heading on their way there. They're together. But in this scene, this is their final train home. Like 3 of them are gone. Everybody's beat up and bloody. Swan has a huge fucking mark on his face. Everybody is just done. You can see it in their characters. Everybody is just tired. And it's also shown in the way that when they get to the meeting, it's nighttime, and when they get home, it's morning.
Oh.
It's early morning for all of them, so they were fighting their way home the entire night. They lost their friends. They kidnapped a woman.
Of course.
You know, common street gang thing. That's what I don't know. Maybe that's what made me want to be like that. I don't know. But it's just the way it's shown to you that Jesus, they have been literally fighting for their life this entire night. And one of them died. One of them got beat to death. They lost another one. He was kind of a piece of shit. I don't really like Ajax. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's just like so much history was shown to you in such a short amount of time through these scenes. And there's another scene I really like where there's this rival gang called the Lizzies. They're all women, and the Warriors, being a street gang in the 70s, are like women. So they're the only gang they trust at the time. So, but when they get in there, they start. They're like, "You're the ones who killed Cyrus, didn't you?" And they start fucking shooting at him. Nobody dies, but it is kind of more of a funny scene than like, oh, this was so meaningful, because the entire time the youngest gang member was like, "Yo, I don't really think this is cool, man. I think we should get out of here." I'm like, nah, you should calm down, man. It's not like we're being framed killing anybody. But when you watch past that scene, it shows you that the Warriors didn't know they were framed yet until right after. And I thought that was cool too, because that means they were just fucking people up for coming at them. They didn't know why. They were just ready to fight at all times. And I don't know. I think that was really cool too, especially for me being what I was back then. You know, I was young and afraid. The movie showed me in a way that even if I were to lose, eventually I'm just gonna make it back home. And at the time, it was a big deal for my little baby bowling brain, you know, because it showed me like, oh, this is who I can be. I'm not gonna be running around as a fucking gang member. Obviously, I'm not gonna go out there and fight somebody with a baseball
I
bat.
understand the allegory though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it showed me what I was capable of as a human being and as a man. And it's really stupid, I think, to like give a movie credit for that, but it was also one of the very first video game I ever played, as far as I can remember, all the way back then. So it holds a lot of emotional significance to me, as well as just being a dope ass movie.
Mhm.
It spoke to
And
you.
yeah, it, it taught me a lot of things. It's weird because they're mostly conclusions I came to on my own through a movie that meant a lot to me. That's that's kind of all I have to say about the movie. If you guys want, I can break into the game, or we can go to the fun facts.
I want to hear a bit about the game if everybody else
I was about to
does.
say, I would
Yeah.
like to hear.
I'm down to hear about the game. I'm genuinely curious.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah! All right. So I know a lot more about the game than the movie. I can talk about the game a lot. The game, a lot of things. Quick little fact rundown. A lot of things are revealed to you in the game. I have this in a notepad, by the way.
Oh, sick.
There is around 30 gangs. All right, what I say? 20. There's around 20 gangs in total.
Mhm.
A lot of them are shown in the game. Swan, Cochise, Cleon, and I think Fox and Ajax are all voiced by themselves.
Oh, sick.
Everybody else had different voice actors. In the deleted scene that I brought up before about how they were all given roles, the roles they had were Swan was the second war chief in case they lost Cleon, and they did quickly. Snow was the music man. Cowboy, Ajax, and Cochise were soldiers. Vermin was supposed to carry everything, and Rembrandt was the artist. And another little funny fact was that Ajax was originally supposed to be Irish. He had a very heavy accent in the deleted scene. They were going for like a strong Scottish Irish type, and thankfully they got rid of that shit. I don't know where they were trying to go with that. So in the game, and obviously I mentioned before it had emotional significance to me in the game. It was my first ever personal console. That was mine. It was a little PSP, and I had the little Warriors disc in it. And for the first year I had the game, I did not have an SD card for my PSP.
Oh.
So the first ever time I finished the game was all in one night.
Wow, that's
shit.
dedication, dude.
The game was
Yeah.
like 6 hours, maybe. It's not. No,
Oh,
more than
wow.
6 hours. It's a pretty long game. There's like 20 levels, and they're all long. And every time I would like leave my PSP on all night, I was like, fuck, I need to go to sleep, but I gotta finish this damn game. So in the game, it shows you originally what happened to the Warriors before the movie.
Mm.
And I think it's really good because Cleon is actually given a backstory. Him and Vermin were the two original members of the Warriors, which it was really surprising to me. I was like, what the fuck, Vermin? Really?
That dude?
You could give him Kochi, Swan, obviously not Rembrandt. Rembrandt's the youngest. But you guys don't even know who the hell I'm talking about.
It's okay,
Okay.
keep going.
Yeah. Just whoever hasn't seen the Warriors, they're all like really hot and
Sick.
ripped, and they're the best characters in fiction.
Awesome.
Anyway.
Yep, yep.
So it's showing you that fucking Vermin, dude. Fucking. Cleon and Vermin were the original two members, and a lot of gangs that were in the movie. I'm gonna name a few that were shown in the beginning meeting, but not in the actual movie. The ones that were shown in the movie were the Rogues. They're the ones with the gun that shoots Cyrus at the beginning. There's the Turnbulls. The Turnbulls chase the Warriors down with a armored bus. They're all
Armored?
skinheads. They're all white.
Ah, skinheads.
The Orphans, which are kind of a joke gang, they're not really taken seriously. There's the Furies, which I mentioned earlier, the baseball guys. And there's a very long list. I'm going to stop describing them. I'm just going to go through them.
Yeah.
The Punks, the Boppers, the Hurricanes, the Hi-Hats, the Electric Eliminators, the Saracens, the Jones Street Boys, the Savage Huns, the Satan's Mothers, the Boyle Avenue Runners, the Moon Runners, the Van Cortlandt Rangers, the Panzers, and the Gladiators.
Let's play these just sound like baseball teams.
It's kind of the point. They sound like what the fuck? These people kill
Like a
people?
sports team.
Sports.
Telling me the Jones Street Boys are a street gang and not a fucking cricket team?
And here come the hi-hats taking on the Damn, I just had the name and I lost
Furies.
The Furies.
Here come
The
the
hi-hat.
the Furies, and the Furies have lost.
I think the one that sends me, it's like the electric. What was it again?
The Electric Eliminators. Yeah.
That one sends me.
Yeah,
The
A
Electric
long ass
Boogaloo's.
name.
I think
They were-
did they ever do anything significant? Because in my mind, they were like they're called the Electric Eliminators, but they didn't kill anybody.
They were shown for 3 seconds.
Oh,
At the beginning of the movie, you can see their jackets. That's it.
I see.
Obviously, you can see various gangs in the meeting, but the gangs that actually got... I'm going to describe some of the gangs that actually got their time to shine in the video game. The Hurricanes, they're a Mexican street gang. They all wear fedoras and they look sick as hell. Which ones are there? The Satan's Mothers is a biker gang. They're actually one of the first gangs you fight when you learn the warrior's origin story. The Moon Runners are in all of the spray paint missions. The Gramercy Rifts is actually Cyrus's gang. Cyrus has his own entire gang that isn't introduced to you until around the ending. And the only reason you know their name is because it's spray painted on the wall.
Hardcore.
The Lizzies were the girls I mentioned earlier who shot at the warriors. The hi-hats are a group of clowns, which was really fucking terrifying as a kid.
Hong Kong.
yeah, I can imagine.
Having a bunch of
Impressive.
clowns jumping your ass in the middle of a Soho art competition is not a great way to spend 11 p.m. It was terrifying. I could barely handle it. It was wild.
However, it would be acceptable at 3 a.m.
3 a.m. That's a different story.
boy, 3 a.m.
Oh boy! I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the Warriors actually have around 120 members.
God damn.
Oh,
This was also mentioned in the deleted scene where Cleon says I think he says around the 9 of you were chosen for this special mission and the 120 others are going to stay home.
Mhm.
So throughout the game you obviously learn about the certain warriors. Their origin stories are weird. They're really game based. A lot of them kind of don't apply to each other. Cochise, which is one of my favorite warriors, has to fight like a 6'8" pimp
Oh.
and take his hat, and that's how he joins the Warriors. His name is I think Big Joe, and he is very big man. It fits his name. He's fucking terrible to fight. He sounds like Shaq. So past Big Joe, because that's how, and a lot of them actually did join in kind of strange ways. Rembrandt, which was the youngest one you see in the Warriors. Quick little side note, rest in peace to him. He actually died shortly after the recording of the Warriors from AIDS.
Oh.
But he was around the main character of the video game. You were playing as him when he first joined the Warriors, and you get jumped by a bunch of hobos. And you have to jump a bunch of hobos right after. You say based? You say fucking based?
Nurse has been through
Assault
it.
to the homeless, that's pretty based.
Man, throwing bricks at homeless people is so fucking based.
Right, it's like, oh, this is like this is a regular occurrence.
Bricked and red pilled. So
Fucking Cleon pill.
So originally, before the movie starts, you get to learn about all these gangs that were in the Warriors' territory, and the main one is the Destroyers. The Destroyers are around the exact opposite of the Warriors. And originally, Cleon and Vermin were in the Destroyers. And the kind of the main part of the game. And what's cool is that the game actually leads into the movie. In the final few chapters of the game, you're playing through the movie.
Wow.
So it's
Oh, that's
everything
pretty cool.
before. Yeah, I thought it was really cool too when I watched the movie. I'm like, holy shit, I did this in the game. I can't believe the game was so good that they made a movie out of it.
I wonder
So-
how many. Sorry.
Yeah, what's up?
I wonder how
Nice
many,
cock.
like, games ended up being TV shows or movies
I
after
know.
they like came out.
The only one I know is Mario got a couple of movies.
Yeah.
That really bad one with
Yeah.
I forgot his name. I don't
I
know.
know which one you're
The one where
talking about.
Bowser looked like a mutated cancer patient.
What?
Sorry, what
That
was the
one.
I think that was the
question?
Goomba. Bowser was just a dude.
Bowser was just chilling, just doing his
Yoshi was
thing.
just a dinosaur.
He was just big chilling.
Just
So-
straight up dinosaur.
I was going to say, what was the question? Circa Play did sound alert and I didn't hear you.
What?
What was the question that Paul said?
Oh, I was saying just like how many like games became TV shows and movies?
Ah.
Like how many of them actually got something?
Do
Like
any
that.
of you remember the fucking Mario cartoon that they did?
Yes.
Yes,
The Super Mario Brothers Super
I had a
Show?
DVD of it.
Like, I don't remember anything about that show, but I have found fucking photos that I took on a disposable camera as a child, printed out and saved in my house. So there's proof that I used to watch it.
You talking about one of the? Oh, you're not talking about the Super Show. You're talking about one of the older ones. Damn it! I love the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I still remember the whole dance.
Super
Swing.
Mario.
I didn't know
Swing
that
your
existed.
arm
Arm
from side to side.
Come on, let's do the Mario.
And but the voice actor for Mario was really good in that
No,
show.
it is that show.
Isn't he what like wrestler Captain
I didn't know that
Luamano?
existed even. I thought the Chris
Why?
Pratt one is going to be the first one.
No.
I can't believe Chris Pratt was so popular they made Mario based off of him. Fucking wild. Fucking love Chris Pratt.
Can't get enough of him.
Can't get enough of that Pratt man. You feel me?
He's prating.
I'm gonna Pratt. Oh my god.
Bigfoot.
What's up, Tiny?
No, I heard someone say Bigfoot. That's what, like Bigfoot.
I heard dick butt.
Oh, I heard Bigfoot.
We heard two different things.
Everyone has their own perspective. Paul can think what he wants.
Like we're playing
What was
telephone.
The only thing I know, the only like, what is it, game that I know of that got a TV show for it was like Jack, like JAK. It was a video game and then it became a Nickelodeon show.
Oh shit, I
Jack
think I
and
remember
Dexter?
that.
No.
Nope.
It was like Jack. I don't remember the name of the game, but I remember like the intro. The show was like Jack and the Power of Juju, something like that.
Yeah, it's Tag on the Power of Juju. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Sounds like a damn Kanye song.
I've never even heard of that.
Donkey Kong got a show. It's awful.
Oh my God, you're right. They
What?
did get a show. I
Donkey Kong got a show?
We
Yeah,
get to hear
what was
Donkey
it?
Kong
That's
sing.
so weird.
yeah, and at
Legend
first
of
I
Zelda had a show. Legend of Zelda had a show.
Oh, I remember that one.
Oh, you're right.
They always played commercials for it after the Mario Brothers Super Show.
Yes,
What the fuck? I never knew about any of this.
What was it? I remember I found out about the Donkey Kong TV show when I was passing a Red Box, which is like a DVD dispenser thing.
I fucking love Red.
I saw it there and I'm like, what kind of fucking knockoff bullshit is this? And then I found out it was actually licensed by Nintendo and I'm like, what the hell? Now I have to see like an episode of the show, and then the first thing I see is fucking Donkey Kong in a dream, in a dream, walking up to his girlfriend, singing, "I shower you with coconut cream."
Golden banana. Golden banana.
And
Also,
I'm
the
like,
gift- Sorry, Pogo.
and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I see the gif of Donkey Kong sitting on a dog, like quadruple cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Found it.
And he's like, you may touch it once.
What? The gift I just sent in the group chat is from the show.
I actually
Yes!
like the design for Donkey Kong.
No way they aired that. That looks fucking terrifying. Looks like a nightmare I would have.
Golden banana. Fuck up, Donkey. Didn't
Why does
Earthworm
one of them
Jim get a
disappear?
show?
Hmm?
What if, like, in the GIF you sent, like, the guy with the monkey with the mustache, he just disappears. Where's he
Just
go?
nopes out.
Damn, he hit that high note though. Shower, you heard that shit? Damn.
Anyways,
Otto.
I wish I could sing like Donkey Kong.
Me too.
Donkey Kong or Elton John?
I'm
didn't they
pretty
do
sure.
mocap for the show?
Yes, they did. They
think-
did do mocap for the show.
Oh,
They
bro,
also
that
got a
sounds
different person to do
cursed.
the vocals.
Sonic got a show. He had 3.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
true.
The Sonic show was
He-
really good though.
Oh, but Sonic Underground.
Which one? Because yeah, there's
Oh my
Sonic
God.
Underground.
I know the
Oh,
theme song. Sonic
I know
Underground.
the one I'm talking about. Hold on, let me see if I can
And
find a
there's
picture of it.
Regular Sonic show.
Oh my God, I just-
And Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
That lyric is kind of
That Boom is
sus.
so funny.
Yeah.
He's just feeling himself. Stop being a hater. Man. He's being romantic.
He's
Just-
being all romantic.
He's just feeding up himself,
I'm
Tiny.
feeling romantic.
My brother, who's in chat, Serica, he just reminded me that the first episode on the Super Mario Brothers Super Show DVD that my sister gave us was a fucking Star Wars parody, like
Oh.
in its entirety, a Star Wars Episode 4 parody.
Of course, Pokemon has a show.
Oh, I mean,
How could we forget
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Digimon. I used to love watching Digimon when I was younger. And-
I feel like I found out that
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Digimon was a show before it was a game.
Yeah, same. But Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
It's a good time.
Yu-Gi-Oh, my beloved.
Alright, should we go to
Oh,
fun
yeah.
fact time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
let's go to fun facts.
Is
There you
Cleon
go.
done with
Alright, let me. Is
everything?
Cleon done?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Are you done with your warriors?
No, we just kind of went off into a side tangent.
Yeah,
Hey, we
I
got
asked a
one.
question and then we got on the side tangent.
We all got sidetracked, but it's cool. We can go into the fun fact. I have a few too.
Let's do one each, so we're not crazy.
I'm
Yeah.
Nobody stopped me. I would have kept talking for at least another hour. So this was good. This was good.
Hang on, I'm making the wheel.
The
Make
fuck
the-
is that, Jess?
It's Cleon. It's Cleon from the Warriors.
Why is half of my face is off?
That is the
Where'd all
best I
color
could-
go?
It's the best I can do in these circumstances.
Alright, Jess, it's your turn for the fun fact.
No, I'm sorry. Let me actually find one. I'm not prepared at all. I'll do the thing fact if that's alright with you, Tiny.
Alright.
So apparently Kurt Russell took a drag on a cigarette at the beginning of certain takes in order to make the breath appear more visible. Because they're supposed to be in the fucking Antarctic, so it's cold as shit. There we go.
Toasty.
Dusty!
Toasty.
Alright, who's next?
Your mama.
Ooh, she got your ass.
It's laser.
It's Saum.
It's who?
No.
It's me?
No, me personally, I wouldn't let her say that about my mom.
I'm not gonna let this slide.
Okay, so Black Swan. Fact. Fun fact. Okay, yeah, anyway, I'll tell a different one. This is a funny one, but I'll tell that to you off stream later. So in the movie, Mila Kunis is also in the movie, and she's like
Voice
supposed to
Meg
be a
Griffin?
rival. What? Sorry?
Mila Kunis, she voices Meg Griffin in Family Guy.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Well, she's supposed to be like a rival dancer in the movie, and apparently the director tried to like make them into enemies IRL,
Oh.
so that they would bring that out better in the movie, I guess. Like he would send them texts about the other person talking shit, so that they would dislike each other. But apparently they had already become friends, so they caught on to his uh, scheming, and it didn't work. Which is so weird, like someone doing that.
Girl power,
Hello,
baby.
Yes.
All right, next.
Well, if
Oh,
it's
you-
okay, I'll tell one short one because it's really funny.
Do we?
There's a sex scene between Mila and Natalie in the
Ooh.
movie,
Based.
and it's at the 69th minute mark.
Okay, that's awesome. That's actually pretty cool.
Just gonna
Nurse,
nip.
not everything is fucking based.
I'm just gonna go to Orange YouTube and have a look at that.
Orange.
I'll just go on to my favorite streaming site.
All right, let me spin the wheel.
Spin the
No,
wheel.
Next.
Spin the
Who
wheel.
goes next?
Spin
Who's
the
next?
wheel.
I hope
Spin
I win
that.
the $500.
It's Tiny.
Is me?
Yeah.
I won the yacht.
Come on, down.
You want a free trip to Vegas?
We want you a
Visit
brand new
Germany.
car.
Tiny pink coffin. Come on down.
See
We
what
got
you
this
gotta
wet
love.
napkin.
Who used the napkin?
You've won some chewed gum.
I heard two guys.
Oh,
You want two guys.
2 guys and chewed gum. Enjoy.
The guys are chewing the gum.
You have to take the gum out of their mouth or else you don't get it.
I actually have like a fun fact and a half. Like the
That's
second fun
okay.
fact is just for Cleon, but
Okay.
my first fun fact is there's actually a mistake in the movie The Thing. There's a part where the alien transforms and bites off the character's hands.
Hmm.
Great.
Ooh,
But
I
then
like
the alien vomits like green goo. That's actually a mistake. The vomit wasn't supposed to be that strong. It was actually supposed to be like a lot softer. But like John Carpenter like cut the cameras and it just kept going. He was like, "Stop! Stop! What are you doing? It's too strong! Shut it off!"
Funny.
Yeah, it wasn't
That's
supposed to be that dramatic.
It's like the Nickelodeon Awards.
Nickelodeon gag.
The Katy Perry just video
Yeah.
of her getting gooped. It's like that. It wasn't supposed to be that dramatic. But John Carpenter was like, "What y'all doing? Shut it off!"
Goopy
But
Perry.
Nickelodeon what? I don't know.
Nickelodeon gag is what they call the
Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah.
Goop.
Oh.
But, yeah. My second fun fact is for Cleon. Windows, the actor in The Thing, he's actually in The Warriors.
Yee.
He plays Fox.
Which one is he? Which one is he?
He plays Fox. The Thomas Waits?
Oh, Thomas G. Wayne's. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's in The Thing, and he
The guy
plays
who wasn't
Windows.
credited. Cause he,
Oh,
Yeah.
Poor
But
guy.
he's in The Thing and The Warriors, so...
that's
Little
fucking
fun
awesome. I
fact.
didn't know that. That's
I'm
awesome.
gonna
Thank you for telling me
When
that.
worlds collide. That means you
This
gotta
was
watch
my
the thing now.
multiverse of madness. Thomas G. Wayne's is in 2 different movies. This is fucking crazy.
Oh my
And
god.
he gets burnt alive by Kurt Russell.
Oh, Kurt Russell. If only. I mean,
Oh my god.
And you say anything normal about Kurt Russell?
No.
he is a handsome man.
I like his
Hated.
stupid hat in the movie.
I like his stupid face in the movie.
I want
Alright.
his hair.
I'm spinning the wheel.
Spin.
Apparently it took him a year to grow that beard for the role of McCready.
It's gonna take me 5 minutes to take it off.
Only 5?
That's a Cleon not in feral mode. If
Taking
it,
his
if,
time.
if it was feral, it'd be 1.
All I need is some
Spindle.
scissors and some crazy glue. I'll have that shit done.
It went romantical.
Crazy. You put it back?
No, I'm putting it back on me.
Oh.
He's stealing his
You're
beard.
shaving it off of them and putting it back.
Why don't I just
What
waste it?
power move is that?
Gotta show dominance.
Right, Nurse,
What
did
is
you
it,
say it was you?
randomness?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh,
Alright, so remember how I said in the movie Donnie Darko that the world is gonna end in 28 days?
Mhm.
Fun fact: the movie actually took 28 days to shoot.
Oh.
It's a very short
Wow.
shooting time.
That's
It is, yeah.
yeah.
Thanks to Drew Barrymore.
Hmm.
Really?
Gee,
Wait, why?
sorry.
Drew
I'm
Barrymore
just
like saved that movie.
I'm just picturing her as like director, camera operator on the boom mic writing the script.
She was one of the producers.
He just clones himself to make the movie.
Thank God for Drew Barrymore.
She is every character.
She's Jake Gyllenhaal in a wig. She is Donnie Darko the rabbit.
He is the bunny. She's the plane.
She was the jet engine. We just never knew.
Alright. Who's next? It's either Cleon or Paul.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Shit.
It's Cleon.
Oh, okay.
All right, mine is quick and a comment on the what Tiny said to me earlier. I guess fun fact for the Warriors, there was I think 3-issue novel about how they broke Ajax out of prison.
Oh wow.
I want
Yeah.
to know.
Ah.
Ajax was originally imprisoned for, I guess, sexual assault on a police officer.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Even though it like the actual he like assault, I don't know how to explain it. It counts as sexual assault though, because he was all over her trying to fuck her up shit. So he sexually assaulted the police officer. He's incarcerated, and throughout the novel is how they're gonna get Ajax out. Even though I think he should have stayed his ass in there.
Oh yeah.
You should have.
100.
Yeah.
So
Now I know why
throughout
Ajax is no longer my favorite.
in the end, the Warriors and another gang end up staging a huge fight, and while they're fighting, they break Ajax out of his cell.
Boo.
Swan is now my favorite.
So he replaced Ajax.
Yeah, Ajax can go in the bin.
Get in the bin.
Actually, the first time you meet Ajax, he's fucking up a woman.
Oh,
Swan
He's like
is now
shoving her and shit. That's why I don't like him. He's terrible.
Oh.
Swan is now my favorite.
shank him.
Swan is
Alright.
God. Swan is so fine. But
Fine.
what? One more thing before you spin that damn wheel again.
It's okay, go
I don't
on.
need to spin the wheel.
Whatever. Fuck. Jeez, you. Ooh.
Stop ruining his moment, Nurse.
What Heidi said about I think Thomas G. Wayne, he played Fox. Fox dies in the movie, but he's not credited as one of the Warriors because he had beef with the director or the producer,
What are you doing?
and they were like, I guess he just talked a lot of shit. He didn't like his character. He was like, "Oh, I want Fox to do more," but they were like, "No, dude, this is what's gonna happen." That's why Fox died. Because he was like, "You know what? Tired of your ass." Threw him under a train. So that's why he's not credited in the credits for the original movie. You obviously you can find them online, but for the original movie you can't see Thomas Gene Wayans anywhere.
Oh, damn.
Huh.
The pettiness. That's insane.
Shit. Not petty enough. She just took him out the movie. All right, what's Paul? What's Paul got
It's
for
my
us? What you got
turn.
for me?
Okay, so this one's a little bit of a long one, but
We'll make it shorter.
so this
No, I'm
one's for
joking.
back.
Good night, everybody.
So
Nope.
what was it? For Back to the Future, initially the film was going to be drastically different, just from like one person, which was Marty McFly, who initially was not Michael J. Fox.
Gasp.
The producer and the director really wanted Michael J. Fox as the protagonist, but he got caught up in family ties, and he wasn't able to make the shooting for the movie, and so instead they get a guy named like Eric Stoltz, who's another actor, and as they were filming, the more and more they filmed, the more and more they began to realize this is not the movie we wanted to make, because Eric, I guess, like his interpretation of the script was very serious. Like this, like what was it? Like one of the scenes where it's supposed to be Marty looking at his dad at the like diner, just kind of staring at him. Like for Eric, that scene was played completely straight. Like oh my god, I'm actually traveled back in time. This is terrifying, you know. And what was it? And so they had to scrap basically like 30% of the film
Oh.
in order to like because they just didn't like it. And so
Oh, wow.
they yeah, what was it? Afterwards, so they got rid of Eric, and they managed to get Michael J. Fox on set after he like did some like scheduling to get the like to be part of the film and also stay on Family Ties. And Michael J. Fox would basically go from the set of Family Ties straight to the set of Back to the Future, and he would get like 5 hours of sleep because it was like one and then immediately the other. And he was just so dead tired. And yeah, so the film would have been like drastically different because with Marty it made the film like a lot lighter. It wasn't as serious, made it more jokey. Like, oh, this is kind of fun. Meanwhile with Eric, it's like, no, this is absolutely fucking terrifying. I'm stuck in the past. I'm meeting my parents, and like there's nothing I could do about it. That could like, yeah, I like you're stuck. You can't interact with your parents because you know that might create a butterfly effect, and poof, now you don't exist.
You could accidentally
also
fuck your
crazy.
mom.
That's really interesting, and I would like to see that movie too, the serious
Yeah.
one, just to see where they can take it.
Yeah, like some of the original footage exists somewhere. I've seen bits of it online, but for the most part, like they just completely scrapped every single scene that Eric Stoltz was in, and they just did it again with Marty, and also that informed like the director like, okay, now I know how I want the scene to be shot, because again he was doing this on like a shotgun budget, with most of the money being put into reshooting.
Because of all
so-
that money they wasted on Eric, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Eric was hurt afterwards. I think he was just kind of like relieved. Honestly.
Nah,
But-
Eric's
but-
a bitch.
He's got vendetta.
Yeah, that is my fun fact for Back to the Future.
Nice.
It was great. It was great. I
Hmm.
learned a lot about Back to the Future.
I had no idea all about that drama.
Me neither.
That's
Huh.
fascinating.
Yeah, me neither.
That was a good one to finish off
That,
on.
like,
I just thought the
Yay!
hoverboard part was cool. I didn't know any of that.
Oh, the hoverboard part is just an awesome scene. I love it.
And also when his mom falls in love with him. That was weird.
oh,
Yeah, that
was
was
very
100%
weird.
weird.
That
yeah, that
was...
was weird. I thought you were gonna say that was awesome. I'm like, no.
No,
Yo, that was
no.
fucking sick. I love incest.
Someone clip that
Favorite
quick.
genre. That's
Well, Cleon 2022. I love
my
incest.
favorite. It's my favorite medium of storytelling right there.
Exposed.
Incest.
Step bro, no.
He's getting his cock out.
What are you doing, Step Cleon?
No, stepson. Don't go back to the wait. Fuck. Damn it.
I get it.
Anyways. Don't go back to the future. Yeah. Don't go back to the future, stepson. Yeah. There you go. Well,
Beautiful.
just took me a few tries to get it down.
You got
You
it.
do,
You got
buddy.
it.
You got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Star sticker for you.
Can I
Oh my
just
God.
imagine Tiny punching me full force with a fucking sticker in her hand?
Did it. Good job.
Take the sticker.
Damn, this is just like the Warriors. I fly through a fucking wall.
Oh man, a Warriors reference.
Nurse, where did you go?
I feel
God.
just like
Nurse
Rembrandt.
became redacted.
Oh, there we go. She's back from the void.
I'm
Because
dead.
nurse made the step bro joke.
No,
Oh.
bring me back. Bring me back.
The
There you
timeline got corrupted. Oh no, there it goes.
Oh,
There goes.
Nurse just came back from the future. How was it?
It was great.
Ugh.
Fuck
Tell
any
me, do I
moms?
still have hair.
Yes.
Oh my god, Paul but bald.
Okay. You know how we wrap
Like
this up?
King Neptune.
One last hypothetical. One last
Damn,
hypothetical.
you're dead and you're balding. Pick a struggle, man.
Yeah, one
Jesus.
last hypothetical.
One.
Go on, Nurse.
Go for
What
it.
happened? Nathan?
One last hypothetical.
Okay.
All right.
And it's gonna be the classic. If you had
Yeah.
a genie he can only grant 3 wishes. He can't wish for more genies, more wishes, or I wish you could or anything. You just have to stick with 3 wishes. What would they be?
Wait, are we going like in order, or we just think about it and say it?
Let me think
I
about it.
have a good one. I have a good idea.
Okay, you go first while I think about it.
All right, my first wish is no tricks, because genies always pull tricks. My second wish is that Paul could never grow hair ever again. My
No!
third wish is that I wish Paul would shave his hair immediately.
You
Absolutely.
can have anything I
ruined.
want in the world, and I want you to suffer.
And I want you bald.
Yeah. Baldy.
My eyes thinning, thinning.
Bald.
Can we
Bald.
slap?
Bald.
My
Bald.
eyes.
I want
Oh,
to
are you
slap
bald?
Paul's bald head.
No, please don't.
Chrome dome. Silver surfer looking ass.
Man, that shit is glistening, bro.
Damn, I can see my future in that shit.
Paul could never grow hair.
I feel like Paul would polish it too.
I wish Paul
It'd
could
be a mix
never
of like
grow hair.
walnuts and like coconut, and he just put it on his head, rub it around.
And then I wish Paul would shave his hair ever.
No.
That's already like 10 wishes, bestie.
Yeah, that's like 10. What the hell?
All to
And they're all
make you Paul.
And some of them are targeted towards me.
I love you, Paul, more.
I feel like bothering somebody more would be wishing to like. I wish her hairline goes back by 2 inches, so it's noticeable, but only to them, so they feel really insecure about it. Because you can get used to being bald, but if your hairline's back by 2 inches, you got to see that every time.
I
Agreed.
wish.
Yeah, that's like a. Sorry, I just saw just put in the group chat. I'll go with my wishes.
Go on.
Number 1 wish, no tricks. I think think that'd be very important. Wish
Yep.
number 2, I wish I was able to die on my own terms and not have to be at the whim of, old age. I get to choose when I go.
Okay.
And wish number 3, didn't think this far, honestly.
I thought I'd stop at death. Shit.
That was enough.
You wish to think about the other one.
I wish I could teleport. There.
Oh,
There
that
you
would
go.
be so
I
convenient.
wish I had my hair back.
I'm imagining Paul doing like the Dragon Ball Z teleport thing.
But bald.
But
What does
bald,
that
that's
have to do
very
with anything?
important
And I'm just
Becomes
Krillin.
because you're beating Nurse's ass with teleportation because she made you bald. hitting a
Alright.
mean ass combo on Nurse.
But yeah, those are my wishes. Who's next?
Alright.
I have mine.
Yes, what are your wishes?
All right, hit us.
I also like the no trick thing. I think that's very smart. Number 2 was that I would be financially comfortable for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's a good one.
And number 3, I get all the tattoos that I want, but I never have to pay for them.
That's a good wish.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a very,
That is a good
that's
wish.
actually a good one.
Thank you, thank you.
Those are expensive.
Ugh, I want so many.
Yeah.
If you can give me a knife and some ink, I could probably hook you up.
Yeah, I'll be round in 5.
Maybe not even a knife, maybe like a toothbrush shiv.
Yeah, that'll do.
just
Sponsor?
meet me behind the alley,
Yeah.
and we'll get everything sorted.
Yeah, so long
Just
as
bring a
it's,
really
How
sharp
light on.
candy cane.
for the
lamp.
festive season.
Itchy.
And a lamp. Just a headlamp,
Bring
mate.
the lamp. There are no city lights back here.
It is
It's
dark,
dark and
damp, and
scary.
cold.
Nobody's come to visit me in 3 days.
I'm just picturing like Cleon, like homeless Squidward.
Just doing tattoos out of a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Uh,
No,
Annie,
I
what
still
are your
haven't made up
wishes?
my mind.
What are are your
what do-
wishes?
My wishes again, no tricks, because I don't want to like wish for something and then end up with like the monkey paw effect, where I end up dying or have like money shooting out my ass.
That would be
But-
impressive, though.
What?
Maybe I would just wish for that. You don't know.
It's
Yeah,
a great
no
party
tricks.
trick.
Unlimited, just like Jess said, just financially comfortable. So like unlimited money, and my final wish, that giant Daryl that I have my
Oh.
eye on.
Yes.
Wait, what?
There's a giant Daryl plushie that's like 6 foot tall, and I want it.
Wait, Daryl from what?
Oh, my
Whoa.
cat.
Daryl
Cute little
Pears.
plush cat.
Oh!
He is
Yeah,
the
you thought it
moment.
was like The Walking Dead. Yeah.
I,
I
d-
thought
I,
too.
I didn't know. I didn't know who Daryl was.
It's
Daryl
the boy.
cat,
There he
The
is.
best Daryl.
Daryl the Tank Denosio.
but he has the last name.
He is the best wrestler in the world.
Takahashi, that's his last name.
Just canon.
Denosio.
Okay, fine.
I want a Daryl.
That's my Daryl
Same.
headcanon. His last name is Denosio.
Nosio, you make him sound like he's part of the Sopranos.
Hey,
Sorry.
bada bing, bada boom.
You don't know about Daryl's past. You don't know what he's hiding from you.
Hey, it's me, Daryl. Mamma mia. I love my mom.
Shut the fuck up. I'm walking, I'm fucking Daryl.
Stromboli.
Alright. Saum, what is your wish?
Huh.
Damn, that's almost gone.
That was a
No,
big
it's-
sign.
Let's see.
Man's got a list.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, I'll also do no tricks. And,
And
to be able to control if and when the cells of my body deteriorate. I feel like
Oh.
that's basically getting immortality.
That would be interesting.
You just gotta make me feel dumb, huh?
And well, on that note, and become smarter.
Sam, at this point, you may as well just start
Presu-
plotting to take over the world.
Presumably, that will lead to financial stability at some point.
Yeah.
Whenever Saum
If
isn't
you live
like,
forever and are very smart, I guess. It's like 300 years from now. It's like, oh, finally, a house.
Ah, I've beat the economy.
Shade is raiding.
Holy shit. Hi, O'Shade. Welcome in, Raiders.
wow.
We were
Oh, it's shade.
finishing up, but thank you so much. I hope the rest of your stream went well. We've just been talking films and
Cleon needs to
such.
give his wishes.
Yeah, what are your
Whatever.
wishes, Cleon?
Cleon, what would be your wish?
Oh.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
I don't know.
Space.
Like, yeah, genuinely, I don't think. Damn.
You never got this far.
Nah,
Warriors.
the grind is what it's all about, baby. I don't need no wishes.
We just assign Cleon wishes.
Matter of fact, I wish for more struggles in life.
No.
I wish that my mom and dad die,
Jesus
my
Christ.
cats die,
No.
and be left alone.
I guess Cleon is just built different.
I guess Cleon.
My,
I
my
guess he's,
final wish, I want one of those fridges that can make ice.
he's Batman.
My final wish.
He is bad.
But I hope the rest of your
No.
stream went well, O'Shade.
Nobody relates to that? Nobody?
Fridge one? I do. I have a fridge that makes ice, but it's broken. It can't make the ice, so it's just mocking me.
Okay, I'm not that upper class, thank you. I have a normal fridge with no ice.
That's the dream. That's the American dream. Or for you, I guess,
The manifest
There's
destiny and all that.
a fridge.
Good, thanks for sending me
I
a
just
glowing
want-
seat. Ooh.
Just want some food.
We're being classist to Jess.
I live in a studio.
Holy shit, eat
studio.
on.
My fridge is tiny and has nothing.
Damn, that's more depressing than what I said. Fuck. Every
Thank you
time I look
so
into my fridge, I
much.
just wish there was something there.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much for the 1 year resub, Azon. Oh shit, 1 whole year.
Oh,
Hot damn.
wow.
Hope the rest of your stream went well. We've been having a
Damn,
good
that's like
talk. Sorry.
that's like 22 months. Damn.
Damn.
Yes.
And I
I can't do math.
That's at least 2 months.
At least.
At least.
At least 2 hours.
I'm not a history professor. I can't do math.
What
Wait,
the fuck?
Hang on, bestie. That was not adding up.
I could hear the gears turning in Cleon's head.
You made me think a little bit. I had to fire
That
off
was
some
really awesome.
signals real quick in the brain to figure that one out. I'm tired.
Yeah. We
I'm
are.
no botanist. I can't do math.
We are at the end of the stream. You did come in late, O'Shea, but that's completely fine. No, it's alright. We're finishing up anyway. I do really appreciate the raid, even if you have caught us at
Go
the
get
end.
some food.
Yeah, hope you get something tasty. No, you're more than
Instead of
alright.
raiding a stream, you could raid Jess in real life.
You all just flood my house.
We will find out where you live, Jess, and we will get a ticket there.
All of us are one ticket while on the cargo.
Well, good luck finding an airport that's close to me,
We
because
could-
I am in
We
a
could put
fucking desolate
Nurse in a
town.
luggage carrier.
What?
A little pet carrier.
I think out of everybody, I think both Tiny and Nurse would definitely be in a little like carrying
Yes.
case.
Yep.
Yes.
I, on the other
need a
hand,
pet-
am in no need of containment.
You can just float into the airplane.
Oh my god, Paul's an
Fine if you really wanted
SCP.
to.
All possessed one of us.
I want to be put on the wing with nothing but
Like
Like-
Cleon's the
if I just
pilot.
can't rely on my grip strength, I can't survive in wherever Jess lives.
Fucking urban town, mate.
You live in the fucking outlands,
Yeah.
Give me a bed.
all that Mad Max shit.
I'm just a house in the middle of a desolate field.
Like a dog on an airplane. You gotta give me an airplane. You gotta give me a Benadryl.
I'm gonna give you a carrier.
I thought you were going to say you got to
Okay,
give you Ben and Jerry's. I'd be like all up for that, but you're lactose intolerant.
I would be so down for a Ben and Jerry's right now.
Give me Ben and
Damn.
Jerry's, and I will make your lives a living hell on that airplane.
I know.
Oh no,
I'm
shitting and farting.
No, not on the plane.
Only on the
What?
plane.
No, wait, I'm on the wing. I'll be fine. Shit,
Yeah, you're on the wing. Why
Will
are you
you?
worried?
I'm surviving. Survivor.
Then wait, Saum, where would that put you then?
He's the pilot.
I guess so. Doing my best to make Cleon let go, I guess.
He's gonna try and shake me off. you bastard.
Why do I imagine just like it's like the plane is just being like, you know, literally doing like aerial like combat maneuvers, and then you just hear on the intercom just like, attention all passengers, we're experiencing a little bit of turbulence. Please sit tight and buckle your seatbelts. Shit's about to get wackio.
Well,
Is that a
I think
bot?
we're all
Oh, wait,
gonna
is it each of you?
vomit and fart on that plane. We're gonna be twirling shit.
Yeah, Thundercracker, I have no
Anyway,
fucking
I
idea what
didn't
you're
hear you,
talking
but I
about.
heard you say fart.
Of course you did.
I had to signal. I had to like select something to hear properly, and that's the word I chose.
Nice cock.
Could you explain what fart means in this context, please?
No, I was
No.
gonna say with all the twirling we're gonna be doing, everyone's gonna be shitting and farting and vomiting. God.
True.
Or it's gonna
Well,
be an
I-
actual miracle when we land.
Typing cat-
Or
pet
dead.
carrier.
Or
I have like a
Or
sky
dead.
to work with, and you guys have like a plane. So, good luck, I guess.
I mean,
I
I'd be
can just
fine
shit
'cause
wherever I
I'm
want, and you can't.
Paul's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. You guys could just crash and perish, and I'll be a-okay.
We'll join Paul.
Well, I'm definitely fine because I'm at my house.
Technically, I can fly.
No,
I can-
the plane lands in your house.
And then it's the start of Donnie Darko.
I become Johnny
We
Depp
just
in real life.
like yes, you just start hearing like a very loud airplane just like flying very, very close to you. It just freaking crashes.
I splat
So,
like,
and like
around your
Mad
roof.
World starts playing in the background.
And
I splat
like-
onto Jess's roof like Mad Monsters playing.
like we said before, Tiny's just the engine.
Tiny is the engine. Tiny is the plane.
Technically, I can fly, so I'm gonna end up like that bat that got stuck on a spaceship and got shot into space.
Oh no.
No. Oh, wait, you wouldn't be. Wait, you'd be in a carrier though. So you get
But
Yeah,
to
this,
the
the
thing
yeah,
plane.
this is getting complicated. We're losing the
Yeah.
lore here.
No way to spread your wings. You can't.
I need a
You're getting
backup
lost.
plan in
You're
case
getting
I
lost
go
in the cannon.
down.
It's like that scene in Hotel Transylvania when Drac is on the plane.
That's gonna be me. I need a big sun hat to protect me.
Drac just turned it like a champ.
You can just hang on to me on the wing.
Put my faith in Cleon. We're both gonna
Those tiny off.
That's fine. I tried my best. You can die knowing that. I put some effort into it. You know, I tried. I gave it my best shot.
the thought that counts.
Exactly. See, we
There's
might be
something on the
dead.
swing.
We might be dead. We might be blood puddles on the ground, but I tried.
It's the thought that counts.
Hey, you get to join me in the afterlife, so it's all fine. Just
Nice.
my shit
Ah,
just as cruise in
God
afterlife.
damn it.
We become bald in the afterlife.
I mean, I sure hope not. I haven't found out yet.
It's just like audio. No thanks. I choose life.
That's why I'm fucking cut Russell's beard.
Choose my own destiny.
Paul lives because he's wearing a helmet.
They keep his hair in place. The moment the helmet
So
comes off.
certified.
The moment the helmet comes off, he has a bowl-shaped bald patch.
No, I did not get the monk cut. No.
Yes, you did.
You got
He
the
doesn't
friar
wear the
head.
helmet. He is the helmet.
Rocking with the friar tuck.
No, not the friar tuck. No.
Now I gotta search that up. God damn.
He's got the reverse friar, so it's like center. The center is bald.
Oh, the hell is that?
It's off-putting. It's very off-putting.
You got a damn turtle shell on your head.
gonna,
What is
gonna
that?
put on some Rogaine.
Paul becomes a friar and it starts Nacho Libre arc.
Is this what Paul looks like in real life?
Yeah.
Face reveal.
No, nurse, no. You're the only one who's actually seen my face.
Oh, is the
Nasty.
top of the. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. All right.
Alright.
Damn, I wish
We
my
should
head
probably
looked like
wrap
that.
up.
Yeah.
Going.
When
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
right. When can
Right.
people find you peeps live next?
What is it? I guess you could find me live this Saturday instead of today because I decided to well, the podcast just happened to land on the day where I was going to stream, and I figured, you know what, why not? And then at the end of this pod, like right now, I'm like, I can feel my brain just starting to like no more stream energy.
Understandable.
So I'm gonna stream Sunday, not Sunday, Saturday instead. I know my dates, I swear.
Yes.
We can figure out our days together, Paul. It's no big deal.
We're historians, we can figure it out.
We're historians that can do math. I mean meth.
You can do math. I definitely
You can also do math and do history as well.
This
Nothing's
isn't a joke
stopping you.
anymore. I wish I could read.
Were we talking about doing meth or math?
Both.
Both.
Whatever makes it easier.
Porque los
Alright,
dos.
I'm gonna start making a
Alright.
bunch of conspiracy theories. JFK was actually an alien. He was the one on the grassy knoll. I'm gonna go batshit.
JFK had a stunt double in the car that day.
He did
He shot
parkour.
himself. Who else is streaming?
You guys can catch me on Saturday, probably. I don't know. Depending on how Cleon feels, we might do bug snacks. And if Cleon is not in the mood to bug snacks, I'll do something else.
Tiny, what about you?
Tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yep, tomorrow's Friday.
Yes.
Tomorrow with
Thank
Resi 2.
God.
We playing Leon.
Leon!
I'm gonna try to get some mods tonight so we can get Leon in a Speedo
Ooh.
and possibly Mr. X in a
Yes.
Speedo.
Ooh.
But I will try my best this.
I will
But
make.
I need to
make
get
myself
Leon
sure.
Kennedy hair again.
Please, Saum.
I need Saum and Leon to be here.
We're begging.
Awesome.
What about you, Saum?
I will also probably stream on Saturday, depending on whether or not I'm able to after studying all day, I guess. But probably Saturday, yeah.
Oh, well, it's just me on my lonesome on Sunday then.
Stardew.
Yeah, me and Tiny will be live together on Sunday for some Stardew Valley.
Also, Jess, I hate to report,
Yay.
but Snappy had an update. No got cut off.
I'm happy everybody else heard that too.
just a very quick.
So distraught. Sent her into the void.
Thanks, I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Oh my god,
The
Jazzy
news was
just
so
reminded me
devastating.
of a conspiracy theory with JFK.
What?
Marilyn
Wow.
Monroe.
Can we read this out in a voice real quick?
Please.
Please.
All right. Marilyn Monroe shot JFK. She's locked in a cryogenic pit after being brainwashed
to
and
read this?
controlled by the CIA. After she rejected JFK's advances, he wanted revenge, so he had her killed. But she is, in fact, was brainwashed to kill
Had to kill.
JFK.
To kill JFK.
Wow.
I just
What?
read it how it is.
I
I'm
think
just
that's
here to read.
plausible.
Read it in Lois Griffin voice.
Please. Please.
JFK shot himself.
Peter.
I can't
I
do any
think-
voices.
Alright, be ready to clip this.
Here we go.
Ready.
Peter Marilyn Monroe shot JFK. She's locked in a cryogenic PID. What?
Pod.
After being brainwashed and controlled by the CIA, after she rejected JFK's advances, he wanted revenge, and so he had her killed. But in fact, he was she
You can do it. Come on. Push through. Come on.
I believe in you.
she was in fact brainwashed to kill JFK.
The fuck?
Oh my god, Mom.
Oh my god, Lois.
Oh my god, Mom.
What's this here?
Oh, shit.
Errol throws back to an oldie but goldie.
Peter, please, we swear to God.
Ah! Don't. Oh, that was so funny.
Oh,
That's so funny, dude.
holy shit. Thanks ever so much, you lot, for joining me for this. This has actually been such a blast.
Thank you for having us.
No problem, man. The show's really
Thanks for
fun.
having
It
I like
was
this.
really fun.
We'll have to do this again, but a different topic.
Hmm.
Peter.
I'm
I
down
got
to do
to, I
conspiracy
got to
theories.
talk about the Warriors
Hey.
for like 2 hours. I'm happy. If anyone wants more
In the
information,
meantime- In the
around.
meantime, let's try to watch some of these movies together.
God, yes.
Oh yeah.
But, hope everyone has a good rest of their day or night. Fuck me, it's nearly 1 a.m. Oh, God.
Oh god.
Alright, we got
stay strong, soldier. You got this.
Sam's like, oh yeah, it's nearly 2 a.m. for me, but it means fuck all because I'm used to this. It's nice for some Sam.
And it's only like 6 over here.
I do have to
Zombie
take a
and
train
Zombiac.
at 7 a.m., so it's really hard.
Oh my
Oh, boy.
god.
Okay. I hope everyone has a good one. We'll see you later.
Alright, bye.
Bye. I can't wave. I have no arms. Goodbye. I'll just shake my head. Goodbye.
He's motorboating. He's motorboating.
Motor.